starts with Ked's stealth check. People did notice him, even though he was in disguise self. And then Kez started running, and the tiefling was gaining on him. That was the healer from the clerics, not our Malice. But she also goes running after him, gets injured, gets tackled by some clerics, and ends up getting arrested. Kez gets to be able to hide into a group, like a mass kind of place. So he is currently tucked away for the moment. Ash and V go to collect the children and leave the hole. A screaming arrow can be heard that comes flying at V and Ash, and a giant Goliath with all fancy metal come and start questioning them, and tries to tell Ash that she needs to go to jail, but she's like, no, I'm not going to do that. V gets put into a bubble of silence. Ash produces rhinos to lay on top of her to protect her. Eventually, V realizes with Ash's hand gestures that she can actually step outside the bubble so people can actually hear her talk. Let's see, my question is, will they survive this fight? That was one of my little notes. V decides to help save Ash by throwing her back down the hole to avoid getting stabbed. Unfortunately, she lands on some stairs with her back, so not greatest, but it's okay. Still made it. And then V decides to jump down the hole to kind of get away from this paladin Goliath guy, and but she gets stopped by him, unfortunately. And then that's when Ash brings Eagles to come save her, to bring her back down to the sewer, and they go running into there. They go deeper and deeper into the sewer, but then they have to. Ash sees a corner, and V did not see her do the corner, and so keeps running, and the spike growth comes out of nowhere because Ash is trying to stop her from going too far, which actually it helps them escape from the paladin who was chasing them. Nope, go help Dad. Dad, go. Yeah, no. Let's see. Escape. They were wanted criminals. They were going down a tunnel, and they are now kind of in a predicament of which direction to go. V did an amazing roll and decided to go one direction that smelled like Zippo, which was the outside, and they eventually ended up by the seashore, if I remember, or the harbor. There is, and then meanwhile, Zippa tries to stop the primordial from like attacking. Well, no, she's enthralled, and unfortunately, she leaves. Athena didn't. Nope. Go talk to Dad. Go talk to Dad. Nope. Go talk to Dad. Okay, then you guys gotta go to bed. You guys, I can't do it right now. Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh yes. Zippa Athena tries to attack Zippa, and Zippa stabs her and then gets away from her, and Athena's like, oh, can't decide if I should grapple her, run away, or follow. And then eventually decides to follow and try to be sneaky. She kind of was, but then she, I think, tripped or something, and was noticed, went unconscious, and Zippa dragged her into the group of the enthralled folks. And because of that, her deity got ripped apart, a piece of her got ripped apart, and the knowledge of Athena was taken from her. Shoto is still in not a gurney, hospital bed, just sitting. Malice ends up just sitting in a jail cell at the end, and I think that's it. That's all my notes. Might have missed something.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
All right. And now understanding what is going on, can I get Athena to make 3 D20 rolls for me? We'll just start there.
Oh. You got this.
Look at all those D20s.
So, Zippa, how do you want to do this?
What?
How do you want to do this?
Do I do something to Athena?
Yeah, you killed her as a thrall.
Oh,
Because she can't
shit.
be corrupted because Cassanrel protected her. So she cannot become a thrall, so the thralls will kill her. So
So
how do you want to do this?
if I'm allowed to, because my Zippa always likes to wild shape. So if it's possible to wild shape, I would go into as a snake, one of the constrictors, and if I'm allowed to, and wrap my body around Athena and slowly squeeze her. And each time her breath goes out, I squeeze her a little tighter and tighter, to eventually where she takes her last breath.
What?
Oh, alrighty. Since
I'm
you are
about-
utilizing your deity's magic to complete an action,
I don't know if I'm
that
allowed to do
pulls
it.
some
But...
energy away from your deity.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay. 1 sec. Let me. Oh, okay. Wrong. I was in the wrong folder for her. Okay, you said, was it a saving throw again?
A wisdom
Wisdom?
save at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
P.S.
DC is
Sheldon, I
16.
don't see you on Twitch.
I am not live streaming anymore.
Okay.
Oh, it's a 7. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, cool. Can I get you to roll me a 1, 2,
Oh.
3,
Murder.
4, 5, a D6 for me.
Murder.
Okay.
Athena, if you have not built a character, you probably should.
There we go.
Your character is permadead.
Lovely. Okay, I'll finish
can
my
find
other
all
character
of-
that I have.
You can find all the rules in the pinned comments in the Shadows Hollow section. I hinted at that last time, but we did not see the death saves. If you had passed the death saves and got back up, you would have had a chase scene where you could have escaped.
And in case you're wondering, the 3d20 she rolled were 3d10.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh shit,
re-roll
do you want
those.
to?
3d20s. I thought she rolled 5, 6, and 6 on 3d20s.
No.
I thought so
No.
too.
No,
She did that
I
on 3d10.
I even called it out within 3 seconds of it being rolled that it was a
Actually,
10.
it was specifically, oh, look at all those d20s.
Okay, give me another 2
True.
d20s.
Wait, I thought that was 3.
That is 3.
That is 3. Now
Give me
time for
another
another 2.
Okay.
Because you have 2.
Oh.
Fuck, I need to stop doing that.
Yep.
Okay, same outcome. Cool.
Okay, so yeah.
That's 3 fails. You passed
that was-
twice. The first 2 were successes, and then 3 fails.
Lovely.
I
Good.
tried. I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt.
The dice were like,
Point
we
for
have
effort!
so good.
Okay, so what's this pinned message I'm going to be looking at?
There are several pinned messages that tell you what you can do for magic items, what you do for starting gold. Your starting level is level 11. And you should know the rest of the rules for creating the character. What was your range that you did, Wicked, for ability scores?
I believe it was like 75 to 80.
Okay. Yeah, 75
need-
to 80 for this.
Yeah.
If you have questions, let me know. As soon as you're done with the character, we can port them in and figure out how to throw you into the mix of shit.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Mix of shit. Ain't that the fucking truth?
And to be fair, if we were able to continue last session, we would have continued with your death saves, so you'd have had a week to prepare your character, but we had to stop. So
That's okay. Like I said,
That's-
I have one
why we-
mostly prepared. It's just that final stuff that I need to go over and look
Yeah.
at.
Alrighty. Wicked.
Mhm.
Did you roll me that d6?
I did. It was a 1.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all of your memories and all of the information you have on you about Ashvale
Mm-hmm.
is ripped from the center of your soul as the left wing of your goddess is ripped off, and a tendril plummets into your chest and pulls out all of the memories of Ashvale, all of her capabilities, her weaknesses that you've encountered, if you have, and her mannerisms.
I think the biggest thing I would have, like, is probably like the that dragon scale that's still in her chest, or at least that's what I vaguely remember. I think that would be the most thing I would be focused on about the information of Asheville, to be honest. Ah, shit, man! Darn it! It's fine. It's fine.
Athena, that was entirely you. Don't be blaming Ashvale for your bad decision.
I'm not.
You are though.
But no, I'm saying screw Asheville for pushing me in the damn water.
You're welcome.
You were a thrall. And Ashvale saved your life by pushing you into the water because they did not have the resources to save your ass.
See, you could have ran away. You could have grappled Zippa, knocked her unconscious, and dragged her away with you.
Most importantly, stop the
But I
explosion
tried
from
to
happening
knock
in the
her
first place.
unconscious, and that didn't work.
You also could have plugged your ears. Any of you could have plugged your ears and blocked out the thoughts, which would have given you advantage on your wisdom saves.
Well, I thought Athena was
Yeah.
safe because of her ability.
Because of Kess and
Mind
Ro.
shield?
Well, no, because of her dream state or inability to dream.
That doesn't mean your mind can't be read. It also doesn't mean that you can't be controlled.
You can have hallucinations.
Sorry, I'm reacting to therapy's comment.
That's similar to what I say when people stick their tongue out at me. I go, no thanks, I'd rather use toilet paper.
Oh God. Oh, I just got chills. That was horrid.
I know where to find videos of that stuff. If you want me to send it to you so you can look at it.
Nope. Oh, nope. I'm taking off headset. Fuck all of you.
See,
All right.
now the fornication
don't
offer has
understand.
expanded to more than one person because she set up.
I
all of
have.
us. So.
You don't understand the week I've had. Those noises make it worse.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
Have fun.
I need to configure a user.
It's always reassuring that I know I can still blame Tess. So.
What?
Right, Brownie.
No, Tessariah.
What?
Alright, I need
Did I just get Tessariah by my
Kez.
sister?
You did.
I need Kez to roll me a D100.
Yes.
I need Malice or Shoto to roll me a D100. Decide amongst yourselves who gets to roll it. And then Ashvale, Wicked, and Vishara. Decide amongst yourself who gets to roll it.
Brownie did it last time, so why doesn't?
Oh, that's.
I don't know. Did you take my rules already?
I
No,
know.
you sure?
Yeah,
You sure?
I like the bad things.
Okay.
By the way, the red circle on the map is the explosion radius of the sewer explosions.
Oh, that's not
Oh, it's
nearly as
smaller
bad.
than I thought.
Yeah, that's
That's
definitely
actually
not as bad
Bandit,
as I thought it
do
was
you
gonna be.
have a preference one way or the other
Maybe-
for which one of us does it?
Why
See
does
what
that
I-
come out? That's just,
See what I said, Wicked? Everything's fine.
I don't know.
Sounds like
EA.
it's you, Tess, because Bandit didn't respond.
Oh, I thought it was me or Kaz. Go ahead. Yeah. I thought it was me or Izzy, so I seen Izzy rolled, so it's like, wait, okay, yep, nope, that's good.
All right, Asheville, Vishara, you are exiting the sewer. You have run down this channel. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You are approaching the edge of the tunnel. The smells of the ocean and the forest are heavy, especially heavy saltwater smell. As you are exiting, Athena, if you would like, or not Athena, fucking Wicked, if you would like to do your description.
Yes. So what you guys see as you're exiting, it's pretty much a large black cat, like a mancoon size, darting across with a dead rat in her mouth, tail up a little high, kind of prancing, like got super excited that she got her meal for the day, because all these rodents came scurrying out after that explosion. And then, as soon as out of the corner of the eye, she'll stop dead in her tracks and look at you two from the entrance. And I don't know how to show the picture
I'm
of
getting
what.
there.
Okay.
Sure, there's another one of you.
Look, it's Fluffy.
That cat's legs are shorter than yours, but you know, there's still a cat.
Listen, not a cat. Cat-like.
Listen,
For sure.
it's carrying a dead thing. That's what I had for a snack earlier.
That is true. Maybe you'll get along with the cat.
Probably. They like dead things.
Give it the dead thing, quick! So it follows us.
Okay, hold on.
I sit down and I start eating the rat, watching you guys, kind of have my head cocked a little bit to the side, just kind of wondering why you smell weird. Of sewer and fire, I'm guessing that the smell would probably be, or burnt shit.
So you give me a perception check.
Okay.
You have the cat's character sheet up, right?
Not yet.
It should be
I do now.
cat in parentheses if you find it.
Yep. Perception?
Yeah, cat.
Meow meow. No.
Yeah. Meow, meow, meow.
Mama. Mama.
So on Vishara, you smell sweat, a little bit of blood, a lot of char, fetid sewer stink, weirdly rhino,
Yeah.
and then just the slightest hint of brimstone and it's like a light dusting, like a spice on the tip of your taste buds of radiant magic or divine magic. Ashevale smells like death, decay, sewers, viscera, brimstone, and sulfur.
Oh. Yeah.
There's also like an acidy tang to the palate.
So, with that smell, it's almost like I have human-like reactions in a way in my little cat face. Like my one lip kind of goes up a little bit as I rip off a chunk of the little leg, just by smelling. And time to do like a little ear twitch and like head, little like ooh, what's that?
Do you think the cat would help us get a message to everybody else
I don't
to
think a
come
cat would
save
understand.
Sipa? Don't you talk cat?
No?
Oh. Zip it talked cat.
Okay.
I love my bots
The
so
bot's
much.
response is fucking great. Oh fuck.
Oh,
What I
that's
missed?
amazing. In the level ups section of my Discord, Doorbell got a death based level up, and I responded. So my bot responded to me.
Oh, I gotta go over there. What's happened?
I know, now I gotta read it.
Yeah.
It is fucking great.
It does go into tacos, which is nice.
All right, Brownie, make sure you read it out loud. That way your chat knows why we're laughing.
Never. You read it out loud. If chat wants it read out loud, they must request such.
And even then, make Bandit do it. That's better.
I think Mobo will appreciate that one.
Probably.
She's got a dirty mind, and I appreciate it. I'm waiting for Soul Story to be like, she's asleep. Like, yes, I fucking know when she goes to sleep, she announces it to everybody.
Well, she's also like 6 fucking hours ahead of us. So
Right.
Hey,
Or
she'll be up in
behind.
4 hours. That's fine.
She's probably 20, like 18, 16,
18 hours
18
behind
hours
us.
behind us. Yeah. I like
A
that
bajillion.
description better. Alrighty.
Well, it's not an accurate description though, because by now it's the 15th where she is.
Yeah, time is relative.
It's true.
Alrighty.
Mhm.
It is a human construct.
Continuing the interactions in game.
I'm gonna look through my backpack for things.
Do you have some dragon meat and dragon parts?
I don't think I got nothing.
You have something? You said you don't think you got nothing? Double negative.
Ah,
Okay. I'll provide the dragon parts because I don't care how much money they're worth.
I'm crouched down. Like, come here. Come on. We just need your help. Come here.
By the way, that explosion is 7 city blocks, just so the math is there. 7
Oh.
city blocks long, 3 city blocks wide.
Dope.
I'd say as V is doing that, I'm just gonna continue eating, kind of just like, what are you doing? Look. Huh?
I'm going to pull out dragon remains. Enough to entice her away from the rat that honestly I'm like more requesting a trade than I am just offering you something. Let me try that. Hold on, I have a plan. Let's see how this goes. Real well. It wasn't actually bad with a 3 on the die with guidance.
Ta-da.
I'm gonna
Like
do
14.
animal handling, and I'm gonna try to do that. Whatever way you want to interpret what a 14 means with dragon meat, I'm effectively like just going to sit on the ground and have meat out in front of me that I'm not holding.
I will look at the meat, then I look at the rat that kind of like it's about probably a quarter of it's gone already. Look back, it's like deciding a little bit, and I get up, tail like swishing happily, and then go towards the meat. Because it's dragon meat. I don't know what meat, but it's like that looks much tastier than this rat.
And Ashvale is gonna be, oh, that rat looks much tastier than this meat. And she will wait until you are nom nom nom.
Yep.
The growl nibbles that happen with
Yes,
cats.
it's like the little growl purr kind of going on. That's
And she,
counting down on the meat.
Nashville will go in a half circle around you to pick up that rat using her pointer and thumb, and then carry it back in her mouth to Ashvale, and you eating the dragon meat.
I look back. I was like, no, this is tastier.
And I'll just now sit cross-legged on the floor watching you eat the dragon meat.
It's totally gonna be our friend. Look how happy. Screams in the background from the fires.
Yeah,
Look,
that
makes
could-
it so much better.
Just
Oh,
look
yes.
at her.
Vishara, while this cat is eating this meat, didn't you say something about it being a good idea to get children for an army?
I mean, was that what we decided?
It was something you mentioned.
Weren't we
as a
saving
potential.
children?
No, I thought it was we were
Because
going
they
to
wanted
get
to
them...
save Zippa?
I thought it was more we were going to go down into the sewers and with a swarm of children as our knights in the front line.
My little kitty eyes kind of narrow a little bit as I hear you guys talk about taking children into the sewer, and the purr goes away, and it goes more of a growl, like I am not too happy when I'm hearing this.
I've also heard
You
that
watch as a few of the sitting down on the floor, a few of the maggots and insects that are inside Asheville drop to the floor and start crawling into the ground.
Hmm.
So, Vishara, something that I remembered was there is quite a bit of buoyancy in sewer water. So if the kids do go down there, they'll float too. Right? So they won't drown at least.
Won't that make them ineffective in battle?
If they're floating? Would you rather they
Yeah. No?
drown? Okay.
I don't think so.
Oh.
But then you could just be like, pew, 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 pew. And I wiggle like my fingers towards you. You do that, and then they stand back up, and they just kind of keep going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
I do the
Exactly.
You hear like, "Meow?"
See? The cat gets it. She agrees.
And she
That's-
she agrees. I think it's what I'm understanding is the cat has agreed to be the bait to lure the children.
That would probably work really well.
Yeah.
But should we maybe ask the I mean it's gonna be hard enough to ask the cat to send a message, but like asking the cat to also be bait when we barely know the cat. Both of those seem a little difficult. Hello, cat. I have a proposition.
Oh, actually, hold on. Let me look at options because I do have options. Go ahead. You're fine.
Yes.
That was,
Wicked,
that was,
you are
that was
able to
external
speak.
thoughts.
Wicked, you are able to speak cat or druidic.
No, I'm just waiting. I'm seeing how far they go.
That's fun. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Bashar. Sorry, I was thinking out loud. You're fine.
Well, cat, would you like to help me and my friend here by finding some people you don't know? And I'm not really sure how you're going to do that, but you're a cat. I trust that you are good at finding things. there's like a tall guy with a sword, and like another tall to shortish guy. I mean, compared to me, he's short.
Was he short
I
or
hate
was
to
he
call
more
him
tallish short?
he's short. He's short.
Okay.
I was trying to be nice, so a tall
he,
man and a
short at?
short man.
Wasn't he like 5'9"? Isn't that short?
I mean, I stand up. Yes,
So,
I'm over 6 foot. So, and then I crouch back down. And the easiest one is there's a pink girl. She is very, very pink and purple. I think it's pink.
I think you're right. I don't really know.
She's pastel.
There you go. That works.
okay. So as you're talking, trying to persuade this cat here, I finished eating my fill of the dragon meat. There's still a little bit left over because, I'm not that hungry. I sit back and just kind of cleaning my paws. And I kind of just go, I am druidic. I'll say, I will not lure children into the sewer, but I can probably help you find your friends.
Does Vashara understand that?
I'm sorry, one more time.
I hear an echo.
Yeah.
I believe, no, I think it's Izzy. I don't think Bashar has druidic, but Asheville, you should have druidic.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
speak
okay.
druidic.
Okay. So from what I can tell, the cat has volunteered to help us lure children. So that's quite reassuring.
I mean,
If a
it's
cat
not even
could,
a plan I pitched to her.
Exactly.
if a cat could roll her eyes.
See, do you notice the lack of denial from this cat? She must have seen something on the ceiling there for a moment, but
We're outside.
okay. Well, then a bird.
Yeah, the
bird
ceiling
is-
of the sky.
Listen, maybe a bird crashed into the skybox. All right.
Okay, so clearly you
I will
can
not have
understand.
any flat Earth theories. I created this world. It is a dome. It is an egg-shaped dome that wraps around itself.
That is not what I said at all.
The cat confirms that is in fact what she said. That she is there to help us lure children.
Ugh.
She is
Okay,
very
I
on board
know-
for a children's scheme.
I am wild shape.
There it is.
'Cause I got my fill of food.
Do you remember how to do that?
Maybe. Give me a sec.
On,
I
on
was
your
no wait.
cat character sheet, there is a rewind button. You might
I'm
have
not-
to click the 3 dots on the top of
Aha.
your character sheet.
I brought
And then
somebody's
there's a rewind
character in
button.
character.
Reverse transformation.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes, excellent.
As I wild
was not
shape back
expecting that. That's
into
great.
my echo self.
Oh,
Looks like it would lure children into a swamp
Yes.
army.
What do you mean the siren isn't going to lure people into the water? We're right next to the ocean. So my
even
statement
a
about them
siren.
floating too works. That's even better. I know, but I don't know. My character won't necessarily know that. She doesn't know what a naga is. Or a
You-
yuan-ti.
Whoa.
Your character would know
Yanti, yeah.
more what a Yanti is than a siren.
Fair.
It's a snake person. You may not know what a Yanti is, but you know what snakes look like. You live in a
True.
swamp, for gosh sake.
I have a giant snake companion too.
See, you have a cat person friend, and there's just maybe a snake person friend.
And that's the
My
first thing.
statement still stands. I speak in common.
Oh, good. See, I'm
I
glad that you have
switched to
that.
common.
No.
See, Vistras, she has confirmed her plans.
I
And with
have
that
not
wild
confirmed those
shape, we are
plans.
going to transition to the next group.
And we'll make sure that we spend that entire scene transition remembering that she agreed to help us lure children.
Hey,
All
no!
right. So,
I was in the
Malice,
process of saying no.
Hi.
you are in a prison cell. The prison cell has what looks like a picnic bench and a steel door with brick walls. There is a seat on either side that you can sit in, or you can stand and not be sitting down. Or you can walk around in circles. What do you want to do?
I am walking around in circles, making as much stopping noises as humanly possible.
Okay, give me a strength check to see how much your stomping is effective.
Oh no.
She's big mad like a
Oh.
toddler.
And then
Her own leg.
I got blown up, okay? I got blown up. I'm tired.
You think you're stomping, but there's a point at which your feet is about to touch the ground that you just lose all attention on stomping because you're mad. So it's just like no slap of the foot at all. You just forgot that you were stomping halfway through stomping. Completely ineffective. And then at one point you like remember that you're stomping and you stomp down really hard on the ground and that vibration shoots up your leg and hits a little sensitive spot in your hip from where you got
Ow.
blown up and sends like a sciatica twang all the way down your leg.
Ow. Ow. Fuck. Okay. Ah. How long do I have to stay in here? I don't even know what I did.
A slider will slide for like a little eye slit, and one of the guards will say, "You helped an individual escape during a crisis. You are being held until we can have somebody question you to discern your involvement in the explosions, as well as that individual's identity and whether or not they are a danger. So you will sit there, you will wait, and you will wait quietly, or we will put a suppression on the room." Understood.
I didn't fucking do anything. This is fucking stupid.
Oh, suppression it is. And the room is covered in silence. As he slides the panel back closed and hits a glyph on the side of the room. You now cannot hear your own voice. And no sound that you make in the room makes any sound.
I sit on the floor, cross-legged. I am now pouting.
And you can't hear yourself pout. Congratulations. Shoto, you're in the same building as Malice. You're resting on a cot. What do you want to do?
Am I resting or am I trying to recover from that explosion and carrying the cleric with busted ribs?
You have the ailments listed on your character sheet. You are, last I heard, you were sitting on a cot trying to figure out why Malice got arrested.
All right. I'm going to take a greater potion of healing to try to reset my ribs and reinflate my lung.
All right.
So I don't know how to roll it as a max roll, but it would be 16 plus 4, 20 points healed.
Did it already heal you?
No, it did not. I was going to manually do it.
There you go.
Okay.
And your rib does. You feel a like squishing sensation in your chest, and then a pop, and then your lung fills with air, and you are able to breathe comfortably again.
And I'm going to get off of the cot and try to locate one of the guards that I saw take Malice to inquire as to where she is.
They are standing right outside the main doors, ushering people in to be cured of their ailments. There's one standing close to the people you talked to when you came in. And there's another one that's on the opposite side of the entryway.
Excuse me, but where did the pasty one get taken to?
She's currently in holding for questioning. No visitors at this time. We don't have the manpower to deal with it.
What is there anything that I might be able to answer on her behalf to get her freed? She is a member of my adventuring party.
Well, do you know anything about the masked individual that was disguised, that was interacting with people and asking questions and then fled us when we attempted to gather some intel and figure out why he was disguised?
Would I
Y'all
know
do
that
that.
they're talking about Kez?
Yeah, very much so. You watched them try to arrest Kez right in front of you. And then you watched Malice basically tackle the person that was chasing Kez into the crowd and then get arrested. You could see everything from your cot. You're on high. You're looking down at the steps that they went out to.
That would be another member of our adventuring party. He was disguised because he feared for his life, being a damn fear, coming here after the explosion as we were trying to bring aid to the cleric that saved him.
And what's this Dampier's name? And where can we find him?
I don't know where he is at this exact moment, but I believe I know his name is Hez, and I believe one of your noble houses actually referred to him as Sir Hez, signifying some sort of nobility.
Our noble houses do not deal with Dampiers. And the individual you're looking at has the Blood Magus fist on his, as an emblem on his chest. It's a raised fist with blood on it.
Well, maybe not one of your noble houses as a blood magus, but the noble houses of here in Lakeland. You see, our party had split into two. Half of the party had come over here to the local healers guild to inquire about the sickness that has been spreading through. And then Kez, Malice, the pasty one, and myself had went to the house Kendrell, and Lady Kendrell is the one that referred to him in such a manner.
Have him report to the church. When he reports to the church for judgment and questioning, we will release the pasty pink one from our prison cell.
And in order to get him to come to the church, can I have your word that no harm will be brought to him?
No. We would have to question him and figure out his motivations and what his involvement is with this group that has destroyed a very large portion of the south side of Lakeland City.
Well, I can tell you right now that none of the three of us were involved, as we were caught in the explosion ourselves. We were on the top side when it happened.
And if he would be present for questioning, then that may be all that is required. We do not know. He may have other crimes that he needs to answer to. Why else would he be afraid of the Blood Magus?
Well, quite frankly, you yourself have said that you guys do not associate with Dampiers, so fear for one's own life and safety would want that.
We hunt Dampiers. We hunt those of a deathless nature who do harm to the cities, to the citizens and the denizens of Lakeland. If he fears us, it is because he is part of something that he should not be part of. And if he would enter for questioning, we can decide which part he is of and deal with it as necessity requires. Would you like to be arrested as well? We can arrange that.
I'm just trying to get my party members back. That way we might be able to aid in this catastrophe that has happened.
Then perhaps you should rush. Go now, little mouse. Find your friend. Bring that little bloodsucker here so we can question him and figure out what he's really a part of.
And as he says that, I'm instinctually just going to start reaching for my sword and then stop. and turn on my heels and walk out the door to go look for Kez.
All right. Give me a survival check to see if you can track his mindset and see if you can try to figure out where he would have gone.
I did say I was going to be like in the area, so like
18.
could I also?
You were you did a 26 on your stealth,
Yeah.
I believe. So give me a perception check to see if you can see Shoko.
Okay.
And actually, I'm gonna say give me that at disadvantage. So give me one more, because you are actively trying to blend in, which means that you can't have valuable line of sights. All right. So a 16. What's your passive stealth, Shoto?
10.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to see through the crowds and from the distance that you're at, Shoto leaving this higher station. As he steps down, Shoto, you don't really have any idea of where Kez would have gone. You would assume that his safe places would be his bastion, and judging by his reception, possibly the house of the Dampiers that you went to visit. Aside from that, you don't really know. So which direction are you heading?
Kez will just send a message quickly to Shoto.
Oh, okay. What's your message say?
Just like, Shoto, over here.
Over here.
Yes. Shoto, over here by like, I like look for like descriptions. It's just like, and like I'll just grab him by like the shirt or something.
Well, in order to grab him by the shirt, you're gonna have to go where you can be noticed, because he's not secretly walking through the outskirt edges of things. What you're seeing is you're looking past a crowd of people that are all injured and scurrying and like funneling into a building. You see him at the top of the stairs, but as soon as he goes into the crowd to start walking the opposite direction, you lose him. So you're sending this message while he's up there at the top. And how many words is message?
It doesn't say. I don't think it gives like
25.
25.
I'll say to your left. Then like I'll like say like building number like 5.
All right.
Building number 5.
So
And,
Shoto, you have information
across the street.
that's been delivered to your brain from Kez. This is the first time you've ever heard Kez deliver those words to you that way.
And it includes all the likes and ums.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
I'm going to start like looking around to my left because it said to my left, and looking for numbers on buildings while walking that general direction.
There's roughly about
Upper side.
500 people to your left. Give me a perception check.
Woohoo!
Are you remaining stealthed, Kez, and disguised?
Well, I dropped my disguise self, but yeah, I am still.
You're staying in an area where people are looking out for you.
Okay, I'll drop myself. I'll just be like, I'll wave towards him.
Okay. There is I'm gonna say a 25% chance that in the maelstrom of things going on, that you are noticed by a guard. Give me a D100.
Yep. Okay. Yep. That's what I
On
was
a
afraid of.
75 to 100, you're noticed by the clerics or paladins. Because one of them is keeping an eye on Shoto.
Look, it's in the boundary.
Nice. What's your
right.
passive stealth?
My passive stealth is
27.
Yeah. Yep.
You're lucky. You're extremely lucky. But I think that was a natural 20, wasn't
It
it?
was.
Oh, shit. That was a natural 20. You're not very lucky. You're extremely unlucky. I was going to say a 27 means that you're guaranteed not to be seen, but a natural 20 kind of defeats the purpose of that. As soon as you raise your hand and, like, announce yourself, trying to get Shoto's attention, Shoto, you're looking over this crowd. You do not see Kez anywhere. But you hear from behind her, "There she is! Get her!"
Oh.
And all of the eyes like turn to look backwards to them, and you're standing there with your hand raised.
Oh fuck.
As 4 guards come from inside the temple and start running down towards you.
I'm running.
Shoto, when everybody's eyes turn and everybody starts moving, you look down and you also see Kez with her hand raised. And then you see her eyes get super big and she turns around and takes off running.
I am going to yell across the crowd that is now silent, staring at him, and say, "Kez, stop," and take off, sprinting towards him.
Which one you doing, Kez? You listening to Shoto and stopping, or are you running?
Oh no.
All right.
Absolutely not.
All right. They are not going to catch up to you because of the current status of the group. There's too many people between you and them, and you have basically a free run off into the distance. Where are you headed?
I think knowing how much danger he's in, he's like fuck. He's just has to run down an alley. He has to get away from here.
Right. So you're going to be running, but at some point you're going to have to pick a direction. Are you running off into the woods, out of the city? Are you just trying to hide in the slums of the city that are now rubble and destroyed and have people crawling all over them? Are you heading back to the...
would go towards the slums.
All right.
Basically.
The other 2 options were the Adventuring Academy or the house, the Kendrels.
I think unconsciously he would probably go towards House Kendrel.
Okay. So that is going to be...
He doesn't know that they know like where he's from, so...
I need an athletics check from both of you.
Natural 20.
All right, but your modifier is a +0.
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
So, Shoto, I'm going to need a dexterity check from you. The DC is going to be 20. If you can meet that DC, you can keep up with Kez. Otherwise, she's going to take a distance on you. You'll keep her in your line of sight because you rolled a 26, which is 6 higher than her nat 20. Nice. So you are able to keep pace with Kez. Just, like, you're still, like, 5 or 6 spans behind her, not able to actually catch up to her as she is running through the city. Is there anything you're yelling at her while chasing her down?
I'm just constantly yelling, "Kez, stop."
They will kill me.
We need to go to the temple there, trying to figure out if you are involved in the explosion that threw you and Malice into the air, which obviously you are not. They have Malice imprisoned.
I understand that. And he's just like, I understand that. They'll still kill me. Dampier.
Right?
I'm a
Right
Dampier.
now,
They
they're
do not like
not
Dampiers.
worried about that. They're worried about the absolute destruction of the city.
They will use any excuse that they can to kill a Dampier. So Kez is just gonna keep on running. Just like, I'm getting a lawyer. She's just like, I'm just gotta go grab my lawyer real quick.
Alrighty.
Yep.
So you approach the
That's also another reason why he's running.
you approach the portion of the city that has the Kendrell's estate on it, and you are coming up to the location where it transitions into darkness, rushing up to the main mansion. You reach the doors and go to push on them, and they seem to be locked and barred.
Fuck.
And Shoto, you catch up to him in this moment.
If you're getting your lawyer, then let's get your lawyer and return. That way we can get Malice freed as well.
Yes. But unfortunately, the doors seem to be locked.
Is there something that I can assist you with? You hear from, as you turn around to speak to Shoto, the sound comes from literally right inside your ear canal as a skeleton and a set of lips appear. And then the skeleton gets flesh on it, and then the rib cage comes through the wall, and the spine comes down, and the femurs form, and the rest of the body forms, and it is that Asian geisha-looking woman standing before you.
Miss, it's so good to see you. I am currently in a bit of trouble, with the Blood Magus. We ran to them. One of their clerics healed me. We basically ran to get her medical attention. I started asking around about the quest that I knew my friends would be on because they were in the sewers and everything. It had to do with the clerics, the spiral reroll. So yes, I was just thinking that they would probably be in the sewers where the explosion happened. And then they saw through my disguise, poorly made, and tried to follow me, and they arrested my friend. And Shoto apparently revealed that I am a Dampier. I glare at Shoto.
Oh, well, that is most indubitably the PR nightmare of the day. Especially considering the current circumstances regarding the sewers and catacombs of the south side of Lakeland City. This is going to be an absolute fucking nightmare.
Yes.
I do hope you make it worth our while to protect you in this scenario. You're running out of favors.
I understand.
All right, come inside. Does your friend need shelter and safety as well, or should
I
we
think since
kick
he
him
ran
to the
after me,
curb?
I think he will.
Very well, come inside.
I do. Yes.
I follow them inside.
Your regular room will be available to you.
Thank you. Because it's just like shit.
He can stay in your room. You will be held liable for any of his actions while on the estate.
Oh,
If
I
you need
understand. I will be
anything, just
keeping a
ask.
very close eye on him.
And you would know that in this area, your room is large enough for like a full family to live in.
Yes.
At least 4 or 5 people.
All right. Come on, Shoto. Shoto,
I
what part
follow
of the
Kez.
Blood Magus hate damp ears and hunt them? Did you not understand when I told you?
I was trying to get Malice freed, and they said that they wanted to ask you some questions. I explained that the reason you were disguised and took off running is because of the relationship between the Magus and Damphers, and you
That
feared
didn't
for
make you
your
look
life
good
and
in
your
their
safety.
eyes. That makes you look so much worse.
I have lived an honorable and noble life, so if I am to be judged by the company that I keep by another group, then instead of my own actions, then so be it.
It just... that probably set us back from freeing Malice rather than aiding her escape.
We're not trying to break her out, we're just trying to get things cleared up so she is free to go on her own.
Because it's just like, okay, but they're not gonna be, they're less likely to let them go now that they know the truth. We could have, like, told them some form of lie of some sort. Or say that I have, like, severe social anxiety, or say that Malice is extremely overprotective of me, or, like, I'm hiding from an abusive relationship or something. I don't know. They wouldn't know.
Either way, no matter what excuse I gave them, they would have still wanted to talk to you. And if it was something as simple as you're hiding from an abusive ex, then they would still be able to tell you're Damphir when they were talking to you. So why not just be honest from the get-go and let them know you're Damphir and you aided in bringing the cleric that saved you to them so that she might live also.
Because they're very, very, very no Dampiers at all. They do not want Dampiers to exist, believe us to be unnatural at everything, and they wish to kill us.
There are several things in this world that are unnatural.
I'm not saying it's reasonable for them to do that, but
Having abilities granted to you by a deity in itself is unnatural. So it can't just be that Dampirs are unnatural is why they hate Dampirs. Dampirs you must be judged off of your actions, not who you are.
Well, unfortunately, people don't always run on logic in these case scenarios. Should have never freaking gone in there. I should have known better.
That's what you were looking at coming through the door, by the way.
Ugh. Oh my.
It seeped through the cracks of the door, and then the skeleton appeared around it, and then it was standing there in full geisha gear.
Is that Wicked's laugh?
Because maybe we have to deal with the situation we are in now.
And for those who don't know, that's called the Penagolin.
The picture you just showed?
Yes.
Is that a kind of like a vampire?
It's a East Asian demon vampire lore-based entity. It would take possession of geishas' bodies, and then when they got the lords alone, it would jump out of the geisha's body and eat the lords, and then return to the geisha's body and escape.
Huh.
Is that all?
Yep, apparently that is. I set up. Okay, all right. Shoto, you take one of the many different like luxurious couches that are in this room.
And I'm just going to pull my swords off of my hip and sit cross-legged in front of one on the floor with my swords across my lap.
I think Kez will also go and sit on one of the couches and everything and just wait for what is probably to be the lady of the house. Or somebody to come up to help with the mess that has created.
Alrighty. So, Malice is still in prison.
Mhm.
Shoto and Kaz are in hiding in the temple, or in the estate.
Kendrell
of
estate.
Kendrell. And let's return
I'm
to
dead.
the child army. Do you have your character ready?
Yeah, my character's
No.
ready.
Have you been working on getting your character ready this whole time?
No.
I have Beyond open.
I have it open
That's
and
not
I've
the
made no
question that I-
progress.
Asked?
I have
Yes and
Beyond opened.
I've kind of been more looking at the reading because I don't know if I want to use this character. I think I might want to make another one.
Well, apparently you need to make one that's comfortable with child armies.
Maybe I'll just make a child.
Or a
What
child
is that?
flood.
A child.
I will remind everybody that part of the table rules is no extreme
No
violence
minors.
against children.
I don't know. This was Vishar's idea, so
Right. A child army is one thing. It's not you committing the violence of the children and they're doing their free will to go where they want to go. Also, I don't know if you've ever tried to get children to organize in any way, shape, or
Listen.
form. That doesn't happen.
I have found a way to herd cats before. I could do it with children. All right, you just go look. Your parents said you can't do this.
Cats are easy.
Your parents said you can't do
They're
this.
food motivated. Children are not easy. They are chaos motivated. You will give them food and they'll be like, I don't want it. But then you offer them food and they're like, yeah, I'll take it. There is no fucking getting them to cooperate. And half of them are on the complete opposite wavelength of the other half. Every time.
And when they do, you're like, oh no, what happened?
Yeah. And when they do, it's against anything that you've ever told them to do. Anyway.
And then when you do have them evenly split, half and half of each of them, keep wanting to switch sides.
All right. So, Vishara, are you returned?
I am.
Okay. We will go back to Druid, wild shaped out of cat form into Yanti form.
Agreeing to collect children.
Nope, never agreed to
You were
anything.
saying, Wicked?
So, after I wild shape back out, I switch from the druidic to common. Yes, that's me. And I go, I did not agree to help you find children, but to assist in you finding your friends, I can do that. My name is Darvina. And yours?
Ah.
And I gesture to the two
I'm
that's in front of me.
Ashvale, and as you heard, that one is
Bashara.
Asheville and Vashara. Ah, got it.
The second, yeah.
And can you say your name again? Because it does not spell the way that you said it.
That's how I pronounced it. Darvina? Ena.
It's D-R-A, not D-A-R. Dravina or Darvina?
Darvina.
The important part cut out.
That's
Oh no.
Darvina.
Okay.
Okay, so it is spelled
Dar.
D-R-A-V-E-N-A on your character sheet. That's Dravina. Darvina would be D-A-R-V-E-N-A.
Yeah.
Really? Man,
Yeah.
well, this is the problem. My dyslexic
Yeah.
brain was
Oh, okay.
Your
No,
less dyslexic
the R
brain.
before the A.
That's fine.
No,
Let's make it more simple.
Yeah, my
Would it-
dyslexic brain.
Would it be dark or Drac?
No,
You
Both
know
of those
what?
words are spelled the same way.
he's a
Yeah.
Yanti. For all we know, they pronounce the A after the R, even if the R is before the A.
Maybe. Let's hope that's what it is.
I before E except after C except whenever they want to change the motherfucking rule to make it different.
Like I said, my brain, when I was pronouncing it out loud, had the R before the A. But if it's supposed to be the other way, switch us to around. I'm okay with switching those two letters around.
Okay. Well, when you change it on your character sheet, I'll update it.
Okay. I can do
Anyway,
that.
we can continue.
Yes. All
I
right.
just wanted to clarify so that I wasn't saying your name wrong continuously because I read it when I say it. So I was going to be saying Dravina instead of Darvina
Okay.
over and over and
You know-
over again.
I
Now,
wanted to know so I could say it
I'm
wrong.
hearing it. So I'm hearing it now when you guys said, but like I said, when I heard it, I'm like, oh, the R is definitely before the A. That definitely sounds like it. So
This is that word.
that's that word. That's where my brain went. Okay, that's been updated. So, anyways,
Yes, the child army.
no,
Oh.
no army.
Was that a strong commitment idea that you had, Vishara?
I just think we need to rescue Zippa and Athena.
Oh,
but
okay, we can do that.
What happened to them?
well, they're in the sewer.
Did they die in the sewer? Captured?
No, they just walked
I
in there.
mean,
They walked in there.
they went, and then I had to like fight my friend, and then they like followed each other, and then we were running, and there was a guy, but he doesn't like spiky things, so we're good. Now we're here, so are you brought up to speed?
I guess so. Do you know how these fires were created?
Oh, that was Asheville, and I just point.
On purpose?
It wasn't like no,
Like, no.
like she lit the match, but like this, and I gesture like to all the explosion. Not
The
like
faint
the end.
screams.
Wasn't the end goal.
What was the goal for
A
lighting
light.
a... Okay. Do you not have dark
She
vision?
She can't see in the dark.
Oh, you don't have the...
I know.
Do you cast spells? Are you able to cast dark vision, or does anyone in your group can do that?
I cast punch.
I haven't really
Cast punch.
delved
Oh,
through
yes.
my available options.
Okay. Okay, so this was an accident. Didn't mean for the explosion. You weren't aware that lighting something would go boom. Correct?
Correct. I did not know it would explode.
Okay, but you are saying silent. I would like to hear from Asheville.
Oh, I get it. Like, this is the veil of ash from all the explosion. Okay. I didn't know that it was going to make as big of an explosion, but I did know it was going to make one.
Okay. Did that cause the other two to, leave your party or get lost in the sewers?
No, I do not believe that's what caused them. They seemed very assured that they were going the right direction wherever they were going down there.
That is very true. It's probably the spiral thingy.
Okay.
That's kind of why we were here in the first place. I don't get it.
The spiral thingy. What is this?
Give me a history check.
Okay, let's see if I can do
First roll
well.
with a new character. Natural one. Natural one.
Indoctrination.
tone.
It's a 3.
No, I was close.
Still set the tone. It works for me. So yeah, you've never heard of the spiral before. You would assume that it's something circular in nature.
Yeah. Okay. Spiral staircase.
The spiral
Maybe-
curse.
A spiral. Does people spin in circles? They walk in circles.
They did not seem dizzy. Apparently, it's something that has to do with things that control your mind.
Oh. And it was just 4 of you to go stop this curse? Or did they already have the curse?
The rest of our party decided not to follow us.
Yeah, they were dealing with something else.
You split the party? And my eyes go
We
big.
didn't split the party.
Like-
They left split the party.
We wanted to come here the whole time.
Yeah.
You guys did not communicate with one another to really
I said I would be here,
And they aren't here.
and I am here.
And we are.
But I mean, Tifa and
Minus-
Athena are back there, so that's a bummer.
So half your party is walking in the sewers.
Half of our
On-
party.
Half of
A quarter.
half.
I would know that. I can't take that as in character. I'm sorry.
Natural reaction. I mean, you should do an intelligence check. Would Vishara just randomly have a random smartness?
Let's see. Let's see if she's a random smart.
Nat 20.
Oh, and it's at disadvantage because I'm poisoned? Let's go. 8.
That makes sense.
Nope.
A 10 and a 10.
Beautiful.
No matter what. Okay. Why don't I help you try to find your other friends that are above ground? And we can find then your other 2 friends that are below ground. More people, I feel, might be the best.
But if we find the ones below ground, then we can all work together to go find the ones above ground.
Yeah.
It's also like a big armor guy chasing Ashvale.
The area below
dang.
ground is closer than the one above ground, too.
What is this armor person chasing you? Why?
Oh, for the explosion.
I point at the massive fires and a charred corpse that has been blown probably into the air and landed not far away. That is charred black adult body flesh.
Okay. Many people. Or just that person?
Gonna be honest, I smelt like something burning when I described that. That's great. Nothing's burning, but I smelt it.
It's toasty.
If you've never smelled burning flesh, I hope you never experience it.
It wasn't that bad.
Burning flesh isn't that bad. Not at all. When it's bloated and somebody accidentally punctures the stomach, like by running it over or something like that, that's when it gets really bad.
You.
Oh,
Yeah,
from the stomach.
humans become extremely disgusting when they're left out in the sun after they've died.
Yeah.
Okay. So where was the last time you've seen the party that was above ground?
Well, they were going to the other job thingy, but it was on their paper, and I wasn't listening.
And I didn't care to listen.
Where? Okay. I pinched the bridge of my nose. No, I mean, where were you guys when you split the party?
I was
Where's
over on the
that
bench.
location?
Oh! We were at the academy. They have more papers there if you want a paper.
The academy. Yeah, let's head there and regroup.
But
Let's find your party.
the underground area is right there.
You guys came from there, and you smell of death and action soup.
That's just what I smell like most
Let's
of the
go
time.
see. And you look a little weary, like you've been through the ringer. So maybe we could. Do you need healing? And I look to Asheville. Are you doing okay?
I don't know. I
You
think
have
I'm
some
okay.
holes in you. And some maggots have fallen out of your body as well.
Hold on. Let me check. Let me provide an instant response that takes a while for the player to come up with. I mean, I'm definitely not at my most durable. But
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna die anytime soon.
Oh, okay. So then let's go to the party. Also with how I'm like for my height wise from like the standing point, like the humanoid part mostly, I'm like about the 5'7", but from head to tail I'm like 10 feet long, so my tail's like kind of curled up behind me a little bit. Forgot to mention that.
Oh,
for you
that's
guys,
right.
the
You look like a
visual.
Bobo doll.
Are you
Sure.
technically huge? Or large?
Large, I think. Because it said it's supposed to be that, but I can change the size, but I thought...
Yeah, you are
Oh, never mind. I'm supposed to
medium
be
size currently.
medium.
Let
Okay.
me double check on your character sheet and make sure.
Size is medium, so I can bring that down to the height. What's
Yeah,
it?
so at most
8
you'd
feet?
probably
Would that
be
be?
8 feet long.
8 feet total. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. I am 8 feet long, but 5'7". You can see standing straight. So I'm just a little bit shorter than Vashara. So let's go, you guys. Let's go to the above area location.
Okay, sounds good.
Do you know the way? Because I don't.
If we go this way, I point back through the sewer. We can get back up to the surface.
No. We are at the surface.
Right, but if we go
can-
that way, we can
we
get
can
more
go
up to
around.
the surface.
No. Have you ever heard the word no before?
No.
A lot. I know exactly where we need to go.
I'm gonna follow Vashara.
Since I pretty much just got I'm brand new to the city. Like, I had just arrived to the city and watched this all explosion go. I have no idea where I'm going, so I'm like, okay, you know where to go. Let's go, and I follow as long as she doesn't go under.
Where does Vashara
going
go?
back where they came from.
All right, Vashara, with a 7, go ahead and draw on the map with the draw tool. Should be a pencil on the left side of your screen. Not the quick draw tool. I want this to be permanent. Vashara, please draw me where you walk, avoiding the central citadel where the school is. Where the academy is.
I'm ready to see some PIM notebook drawings as part of this.
Oh, I love it if she ends up going back to like Zippa's.
This draw.
Keep in mind, if you go through the burning area, you will be encountering rubble and fire. And people searching for survivors.
Yeah, but 7.
Yeah. There's still with the 7. There's still the base self-preservation of knowledge of the fact that you are being hunted currently.
Okay, so we'll go.
You just don't know which direction you want to go.
This road goes behind here, and we're gonna.
You are standing on a bench. You are standing on a beach currently.
On a bench.
How do I change the color of this setting?
If you go to the pencil, and then you click on the configure drawing button, and then the lines you can change the color of.
Okay.
It looks like a gear icon.
Oh, I didn't.
That's white.
It is white.
Yes.
I changed
it blends in.
To
just like the liquid children.
Remember, you have to hit apply to get it to stick.
Okay. Aha. Okay. Na 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 na. No. Na 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 na. I can't draw when I laugh. Okay.
It makes squiggles.
Yeah.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Drunk Vashara walking. I can see the little dot bouncing every second.
I had to let go of that one. Okay.
Vashara is just Zoro confirmed.
Na na na. Na na na. Na 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 na.
Oh, we don't go in there?
I'm so glad this is happening.
Is that a private entrance? What is over those walls?
And with that, I'm going to say that you direct the group to the X that marks the spot, and you return home to Zippa's Hollow.
I can see that, yeah.
I found it. I know where we are.
Seeing everybody.
It just took going in a circle around a city block to get there first.
All right.
Ta-da.
So, Vashara, I would like you to give me a survival check, please.
I can do that. Oh,
You know exactly where this hollow is. You've been to it several times. You know exactly how to get there. You know which tree it is. You know which hollow under which tree it is. And as you attempt to enter this space that you have been welcomed into for a long time, the way for you is barred.
oh,
Why are we staring at a tree?
is it just a tree? Hello, let me in, tree.
Is she okay?
Bang on the tree.
I asked to Asheville.
Hold on. Did go.
Oh.
With that Arcana check, the entity known as Zippa no longer wants her in her bastion.
Yeah, she doesn't want you there anymore.
What do you mean?
She doesn't want you to be able to go inside this tree anymore.
That's ridiculous. She would never say I wasn't allowed in the tree.
Maybe she didn't say it. Maybe she just doesn't want you there anymore.
All right, that's it. We're going back.
Okay.
Going back to where I met you guys? Or to another...
To the sewers.
But you guys do not look well.
I look great.
How-
I this
mean-
tree is gonna let me in.
Where are the rest of your group? Can we please
They
go
could
meet
be in the
them?
tree, but I couldn't tell you because the tree is being a little brat.
Okay. I don't recommend us going into the sewers where two of your friends just walked off, and you said one of them was Zippa, correct?
Is that the person whose tree this was?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to go find them?
We should. However,
Great, let's go.
no. I said, however, hold up. We need more people to go down there, okay? So, are you sure you don't remember where the others are?
The
Are
others
you guys
in the
allowed
sewer.
to do, like...
Zippa and
No.
Athena are down in the sewer.
Yeah. The other ones are above ground. Can you try again to remember where you last seen those guys?
Nope.
Well,
Concentrate.
you want me to remember things? Let's see.
That's no. I was gonna cast guidance for you, but that wasn't even gonna help.
No, no, it wasn't.
Let me do guidance. Never mind.
And then
Oh,
Astro has
sorry.
just voluntarily chosen to not remember.
Vishara's looking around with this blank, dazed face, like she doesn't even know who any of you are. It's just a half a second, a complete lapse of self. No memory, smooth brain.
Oh no.
okay. Okay. So
Eyes unfocused for a second, drift out, drift back in.
The EKG machine was scratching, and then all of a sudden it just went dead flat. And now it's scratching again.
Oh no. Okay. You know what? Did we see any people when we were walking to this location?
A lot of
Oh yeah, a whole bunch. It was a bustling city. You've walked for probably an hour now.
I mean, like, kind of so we saw, okay, let's go back. You know, you said the academy. So let's go find another local here who can help direct us to that location.
You want to make another survival check, Vishara?
I sure do.
Yeah.
You know right where it is.
Perfect. I think with this one, we would mosey all the way over till ending up, coincidentally, by where Shoto and Kaz are.
All right, so that's 2
it's-
hours later. It took them
Yeah.
about an hour to get to where they are. So Shoto and yes, there's no intelligent life forms down here.
I'm gonna request this scene shift. I have to go take care of somebody. I'll
Yep.
be back.
We have an hour. Kez and Shoto, what are you guys doing for the next hour? You have preparations to make. You have discussions to have.
Okay.
In-depth conversation with each other about what's going on, what
All
your
right.
plans are.
Yep. So Kiss is just like, okay, so we have to come up with a plan, or we have to come
So-
up with some sort of plan.
Before you got pegged as suspicious, did you find anything out about the mission that they were on?
No. I don't. Everything just happened so fast. I don't really remember. Most people were just like really closed off about it. And like saying like don't talk about it kind of thing, which seems a bit weird, but I guess like they were just too busy. I guess they were just like too busy with their with all the wounded and everything.
Do you think it could have been them that's responsible for the damage on the other side of the city?
I mean, it's possible, though. They did seem to like have suspects in mind. Like they seemed like pretty, I don't know, certain about who it is. I don't know. I just hope our like I just hope Athena and Zippa got out of there in Bashara. Ashvale seems like she can handle herself, so
Because I'm small, isn't it? Or was.
but hopefully they're still alive. But yes. I think we just need to focus on convincing them to let Magus out and then regrouping.
Okay, so we need to speak with the Magus. That way Malice can be set free.
Mm-hmm.
And try to locate Vishara and Zippa and Athena. And you said that Ashvale could take care of herself. Is she the big lion lady?
No, she's like the undead druid lady who kind of likes, but mostly I think Bashara can also take care of herself. I just think that Asheville's like seems very ruthless out
Okay,
of
so
all of them.
Ashvale is the one with the jaw coming off, and Vishara is the dumb one. Got it.
Yes. Yeah, and also she kind of has an army of animals
Vishara
as
has an
well.
army of animals?
Asheville can summon one, I believe.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I saw her summon them.
Oh, you're talking about the weird one.
Yeah, the undead lady, which as I think of it, they're also probably going to want to kill her as well. Or permadead.
Kez,
So-
also, you notice that you still have no feeling of hunger whatsoever.
Hmm. That is very curious. It's like, okay, great. Just like he just like whispers out loud, curious, and just like, okay, well, okay.
With a how quietly did you whisper the curious? With
I
a
think it would
passive
just be like under his
perception
breath.
of 15, would I have heard what you said or just heard you mumble something?
Yeah, it would just be like heard him like mumble something.
What was
Like,
that?
Sorry, just talking out loud to myself. I'm just thinking of, we are you and I are 100% going to be indebted to Lady Kendrell after this. And hopefully most of the and probably Malice as well. And hopefully most of the party. This is a huge risk that we are asking for.
So
To put it in perspective,
I've
the
not
Blood Magus is trying to basically start a war with the vampire houses. And to eradicate them all.
So as for being indebted to the House Kendrell and Lady Kendrell, I have served time serving a house before I left the astral plane. It's not something I'm not familiar with.
Well, that is good. Let's see. And then, because it's just like, oh fuck, I hope they're not involved with this. It would just be massively thing if they were the ones that caused this explosion. Fuck. Okay. We need to go talk to the lady at the house then. Or, I believe, or who, would I know anybody else who would be, like, the one dealing with most of the PR stuff?
Well, the Lady Kendrell that you spoke to earlier is the liaison to the Adventuring Academy. So she's going to be the one that has to deal with this, but you were told that she had other business to attend to for the rest of the day.
Okay.
And that she would be out. So you would be under the understanding that it's probably going to be late at night before she is available to discuss your predicament. And with the latest things that have come to light, it is likely going to be even longer so.
Okay. Well,
So
I guess we can try to get a message to the Adventuring Academy, maybe? Or a letter or something? Just in case the group shows up there.
I don't have a way to send anything like that without going in person.
And Kez just says, excuse me. And he'll try to call for the Asian servant maid.
From the ceiling tiles, you see the face of that geisha lady fall down along with the lungs and the esophagus. And she goes, yes, what can I assist you with?
If possible, we would like to send a letter to the Adventuring Academy. Just in case any of our other adventuring party end up there.
What are the names of your adventuring party that would be going to the academy?
Well, Ashvale, Athena, Zippa, and Vashara.
Understood. We will send the letters.
All right. Thank you so much. And he'll bow.
And as Kez is handling that, I'm going to reach in my backpack and pull out 2 rations and offer one to Kez. I mean,
yes.
we'll likely be here for a while, so...
Yeah. He will nibble on it. And then he'll, like, start,
As you smell the normal food, your stomach gurgles, and you feel hungry.
Oh my god.
And I'm assuming we can take a short rest.
Yeah.
Since we have a couple of hours.
And Kez will start pointing
you'll
out,
been
like...
sitting there talking for an hour.
Yeah. Kez will point out numerous things in his room. Like, he has, like, a violin. And sitting in the corner.
Okay. Give me a performance check.
Okay. Do performance. Right. Or a file. Yeah.
Alright. It's a pretty decent song. Very melancholic. Alright, we'll leave that there. We'll go up to Malice. Malice, you are sitting in a silence for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours at this point. And there's a little part of your brain that's just itching to hear some sort of noise. So you're like tapping, you clap, your brain is just starving for a small amount of stimulation. What you gonna do?
Scream. Just see if it works. Just Banshee Screech. I'm in jail.
What does that sound
means
like?
It's every...
Exactly.
I needed my headphones away for that.
It sounds like nothing because you're in a silence bubble.
It sounds like absolute nothingness.
So, about halfway through your scream, right as it hits the end part where your lungs are out of breath and it's petering out, there's a pop in your ears as all sound returns, and you are met with the of the end of your scream.
That was embarrassing.
The door opens, and a very large paladin individual, Goliath paladin, steps in and has to, like, crouch down, shift one shoulder through, pop his head through the doorway, shift his other shoulder through, and shimmy like a crab into the room, and then sits down on a chair, and this chair seems like it's ready to explode into 1,000 pieces, but it holds firm just barely. And he looks over at you and gestures for you to sit down on the other side of the table.
I get up off the floor and I go over and I sit on the table. I go from crisscross applesauce on the floor to crisscross applesauce on the table.
One of the guards walks in and sets down a pitcher of water and 2 cups that seem to be made of very flimsy material. It's not quite like a plastic solo cup, but it's also not like it's like a aerogel material. And the paladin pours the water into both cups and grabs one cup and takes a sip.
I grab the other cup and just hold it and just like stare at him.
And he reaches down and his big old hand goes right between your legs as he presses a button on the table and you feel a pressure. You have the option of voluntarily failing a wisdom saving throw or attempting to roll to beat it.
Oh, nope, shit. Nope, don't. That's the wrong part of my character sheet. Saving throw.
You could also do an Arcana check to try to see what's going on.
That's
You would
20.
know this to be a Zone of Truth spell that was activated via Glyph of Warding.
I do the wisdom saving throw.
You have the option of voluntarily failing. Got any secrets there, Malice? Looks like it. And you failed the wisdom saving throw. You know that you can remain silent. You know that he has cast a Zone of Truth on you. And when you do decide to speak, you must speak truthfully. You can pass no intentional deception through your lips.
Keep staring at him. I take a very dainty little sip of my water. Just making direct eye contact with this man.
Did not freely allow the spell to pass over her. What is it that you have to hide? Has a lot to hide. Very well. All right. Why did you prevent the cleric from pursuing the individual that was disguised earlier today, who was attempting to communicate with people regarding the instances that happened recently?
He want another dainty sip of water and more uncomfortable direct eye contact. I am in
Wishes
brat
to
mode.
Spend the rest of her life in prison. Understood. So, it is believed that you are in connection with the fires that have just occurred, and that you and the individual whom you are protecting are fleeing or were attempting to flee from custody and attempting to prevent from being found out. You have been seen with multiple parties that are under investigation for these crimes. How do you answer to that?
I put the cup down and I rest my elbows on my knees and I put my chin in my hands and just keep looking at him. Just grinning.
Oh, alrighty.
I feel like this would be funny. Oh, if I had my camera on.
Well, alright. So, we have an individual who has been identified as Vashara, another individual who has been identified as Kez, a Dampier, and an individual named Shoto. All three of them parts of the Adventuring Academy, all three of them connected to this issue, as well as an undead girl that we have yet to identify, and yourself, of which you are the only one in custody. We know that you have all set out on jobs together, whether by convenience or by planned connection is to be determined. If you continue to be uncooperative, we will just place you in the deepest, darkest cell and not worry about you ever again. Do you wish to continue to remain silent?
Who, how? What? Kez. What? The fuck?
Well, it wasn't
She
that
just
hard
asked
for
you.
us to figure it out. Shoto literally just walked up and said, "Can I get Malice out?" And when we said, "You have to bring the person in that ran away," he was like, "Oh, that's Kez, and it's a Dampier." So that information
Motherfucker.
wasn't extremely secretive.
I ran to make sure this exact fucking scenario didn't happen. You dumb fuck.
Well, at least we know all of that is truthful. Care to share any further information?
He sounds so annoyed.
Oh,
Silence
let
has
me just go.
returned, and now I'm angrily pouting.
Okay. So, no further information. We know that you were attempting to be secretive. Shoto gave up information you didn't want us to know. Do you know who this unidentified undead chick is?
I don't say anything, but I pinch my nose, the bridge of my nose, just like.
Well, according to this Vishara character, she's the one who set off the explosions that racked the south portion of the city. So we will be hunting her down. And if she verbalizes anything in your connection to this incident, you will all likely be executed. You're probably going to be executed either way, considering your connections and your attempt to allow somebody to escape. It's very likely you won't be
because
leaving
apparently
this
you guys
cell.
are a bunch of motherfuckers who like to go damn first for no reason.
Oh,
No, we don't kill Dampiers for no reason. We kill Dampiers for good reason. Dampiers are of
Elaborate?
light. Well, you see, there was a recent faction that was caught experimenting on humans, attempting to make them more powerful, capable, and grotesque in their vampiric or dampiric creations. They created these entities that were so hungry that they couldn't contain the hunger. They created monstrosities that were amalgamations of flesh, and we
Probably
eradicated
the job.
them.
It's probably the job. We were hired to go do. It's probably what Lady Control was talking about. Okay. It's all starting to make sense now.
Lady Kendrell
Kind of.
is a liaison to the Adventuring Academy for the Dampiers, correct?
Yes.
We have no problem with their existence. They are a ethical and somewhat morally gray portion of the Dampier vampire undead population. We tolerate their existence because they do not break break the laws of the city. What they do outside the city is not our concern. The problem I have is with this Dampier who seems to be fleeing our attention, and you seem to be one who has protected them from us.
I refer you back to the motherfucker comment.
What is your obsession with mothers and fucking? I don't understand.
I'm surrounded by idiots. Oh my god. Okay.
I mean, you're the one sitting in a jail cell for a bunch of people that you don't really know, that betrayed the information that you are attempting to protect, while still protecting them. When we have all of the information, we just need to find the people. And I'm the idiot? I'm gonna go home to my wife and child and eat dinner tonight. In high society. Where are you gonna go?
I need to, preferably out of the jail cell, to go find my merry band of idiots, apparently.
Well, your release is predicated on Shoto bringing Kez to us, so hopefully he cares about you more than he does Kez. Otherwise, you're gonna be here for quite a while. Or not very long. Either way, not really good for you. But I think that's it. I don't think this chair can handle me for much longer, so I'm gonna exit, and hope you have a wonderful amount of silence for the next several hours. And he is going to begin getting up and exiting the room. And as he is squeezing through the doorway, you feel the silence spell pop back up as the room goes quiet. And he gives you the double hand wave curve as he steps backward from the door and a guard closes it. Then you hear a large bolt slide into place. Anything further? Or are you just gonna sit and stew?
I'm gonna sit and think about the fact that I apparently am in a group full of people who are not very smart. In my mind.
All right.
Should have did the
in
one
silence.
thing we weren't
That
supposed to
sounds
do.
Sounds like a Tesseract plan right there. Just suffer in silence.
You know what?
You know, I never thought we'd have to break a cleric out of jail. About it.
I mean,
Out of all the characters, all of the classes, it's not very likely. It's usually a rogue or a rogue
Or a barbarian.
or a barbarian.
you get arrested.
All right.
And it's almost like
Terrify.
Shoto told Malice to just tell the truth.
Is Terrapie back?
Hip hop to that swiggle swag, dog.
All right. So y'all are walking through the city. You pass docks after docks. You pass warehouses. You pass restaurants.
All of this is not
Living quarters.
inside the city walls. So Asheville is taking it slowly and looking at everything around.
Yep. Go ahead.
I am also kind of just looking around, trying to hopefully remember this weird map we're being taken to. I mean, this is a really weird city. Just
Oh, you
seen
can
many.
clearly see that you're being led on the outskirts of the main city
Like,
because there
where's
are
the entrance?
giant ass walls and a moat between you and the city.
My
And you've
process thing is
passed
like, are
4
those
entrances.
it's like, are those private
Yep.
entrances? Are those not for the public? That's where my brain is going right now. It's like, where's the public entrance?
At one point, Vishara walked you halfway across the bridge that would have gone to the city and then turned around and went back the
See,
other direction.
I
No,
don't. I don't know if you heard my.
not this way.
I don't know if you heard my comment for when she did that. I went, oh, that must be a private entrance. We're not allowed there.
Oh, I did hear it. I just thought
Okay.
you were talking about anatomy.
No.
So,
No.
as you 3 are walking, I need a perception check from all 3 of you.
Okay.
Oh. See how
Okay.
this goes.
And Asheville, you were walking and doing your looking around carefully, so you can do it with advantage.
Oh, good.
Let's do guidance. Let's see. Check this out. I haven't used.
Sure.
Oh, look at you go.
I don't know. The error occurred, so it didn't work.
30.
No, it worked.
Oh, it did. Okay.
It's applied the guidance effect to you. It was just you guys were stacking your effects on top of each other, so it had to wait a little bit.
Nat
Oh.
20 plus
Okay.
10.
Asheville, you're walking, and there is a very clear point at which you step across a very evident border where it goes from like sun setting at about 3 to 4 p.m., getting close to the horizon, to dark night, like storm clouds at 4 p.m. level of darkness. And you're just like, that's weird. Doesn't usually happen like that. And as you continue walking, you can tell that there is a thin sheet of magic in the air around you that seems to permeate the sky. And the epicenter of it seems to be a mansion on top of a hill, past a graveyard, past another graveyard, past a courtyard, past a graveyard, past a courtyard, up on top of a hill.
Oh.
With that, where is that mansion? Since the emanation point is described.
You are about 240 feet away from the front doors of the mansion, looking up the hill at it. It is straight up the hill from where you're standing.
Oh, okay.
As you are walking down a road that Vishara is leading you down.
Cool.
As for Dravina, you notice the change in light, but you don't really notice the reason for it. It just seems like storm clouds have gathered overhead. And Vishara, you're blissfully oblivious.
Oh, beautiful. So the swamp is still beautiful.
Well, you're not in a swamp right now. You're in a lakey forest area. There's no swamp
Yes.
here.
So a swamp.
There's a lake. There's trees. Lake, tree, swamp.
My descriptions are useless.
No, they're
With her.
beautiful.
So
Not
where,
to you.
where are we
You
going?
can't notice any of it.
You said we're going up that hill?
Yes.
Okay. And
Absolutely.
I said pointed in the place that was the emanation, making sure
Okay.
to guide the person who has no clue where they're going. Who clearly has
Everything's
said yes.
fine.
Yep, that looks like an academy.
That
It's
is,
big.
to be honest, I don't know what an academy really looks like.
To be
So,
fair, it does kind of look like a place that someone can be taught a lesson.
So, this is the academy? It's outside. Okay. Okay.
Kind of looks academy shaped.
Looks like an academy.
Hold
for
my
the Geek
hands
Guys.
up. It's academies.
Academy's
So-
hands.
Y'all are heading up that direction?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Does anybody have any magical senses at all?
No detecting
I'm gonna go
magic or
with no.
auras.
No,
Nothing
I mean,
passive.
no, yeah, it's nothing passive. I had to like cast something like my undead thing, but I wouldn't think to use it.
Ashvale is confident enough that there's some form of necromancy.
Oh yeah, there's graveyards everywhere. It is a giant ring of just catacombs, and like there are the cheap gravestones when you first enter the courtyard, and then it's a layer of more decorative like granite gravestones, and then farther in then it's like matched plots where the couples are buried next to each other, and there might be like a combined headstone for both of them.
Oh.
And then you get up to the next section, and it's like the big catacomb shed-like buildings that go underground to a larger burial center, and those are stacked in like neat rows and columns that go up to a higher area, and that's where all of the like big decorative partial castle looking things with an open gate where you walk in and there's just like 8 or 10 sections for graves in the large building for family graves. And then the next section is a courtyard that is like have you guys seen Triple X, the first one?
Yes.
State of the Union? Where the cars drive up and there's that circular driveway, and then like there's a gate in the front of that, but then when you go in it's a circular driveway, and then they have another courtyard after that, and then it's the main house. That's kind of the setup here. There are no vehicles, but there is a very large open garden on each side of the house as you approach the main entrance. And as you are walking up the steps to the main entrance, there's an individual standing there. Ashvale, you would have noticed the individual come through the wall the same way that Shoto and Kez noticed her. Everybody else would not have. Ashvale's attention was high enough that she was able to perceive the person from the bottom of the hill exiting the door and waiting for you.
I definitely be wondering if there's like, are these grave clerics or just have a very large family? Seeing all the stuff. That would be where my mind would be wandering to as we're heading up.
Could be both.
And as you approach, the geisha lady will step forward and bow. Say, "Welcome to the house Kendrell. I assume you to be Lady Vishara."
Oh. Yeah, that is me.
Oh, good. You did know where you were
Well,
going.
And is this Ashvale with you?
Yes.
Okay. And who is this other person?
Oh, this is our new friend. She was a cat, now she's not. It's Ravina.
Oh my goodness, this is the nicest host and best hearted person ever.
Ah, very well. Well, I will see you to the ladies' room. Darvina, if you would wait for them in the lobby, I would appreciate it. There is there's some refreshments there for you. But I just have to confirm, as you have not been given permission to enter or an invitation to enter, I just have to clear it with Sir Kez.
Would you rather have me wait outside then?
No, you can wait in the parlor.
Okay.
I wouldn't have a guest stand outside. That would be uncouth.
Would we have been able to have a short rest while we were following Bashara?
No, because you would have been actively wandering. Because Bashara keeps a quick pace in her movements. It would
A
have
quick
been
pace
heavy
for 3 hours.
exercise.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, if we knew each other better, maybe it would let you like, hey, just kind of back, kind of sit on my back of my tail or something, watch it slither away. But we're not there yet. We're not that kind of friends.
Asheville takes the invitation.
Simultaneously to this conversation happening, she will be leading you into the parlor. Because the hand will appear to you and ask you if it is all right for a Lady Darvina to enter your rooms, or if you know who that individual is, as they have arrived with your friends Ashvale and Bashara.
I'm back. Okay.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't hear any of that.
Sorry. I thought I posted it to the thing.
Yeah, it
BRB.
still says now.
Oh,
So anyway, they entered the house Kendrell, and they are waiting in the parlor. The hand has asked you if it's okay for a Lady Darvina to enter your abode, as she is ventured here with Ashvale and Vishara.
I will go down to the parlor to meet them. I don't know Darvina.
Okay. So you will all head down there. And we will take a 15-minute break for restroom, snacks, things of that nature.
Okay.
Handling other business, and then we'll get back to this as soon as I get back. Or, well, we'll get back to this at, we'll say 9:50.
20 minutes.
Is the return.
50. Okay.
I'll be back.
okie dokie.
Is tea and other beverages present, if you would like to have any?
Where is Athena and Sippa?
The sewers.
Were you guys
need to
down
go-
there when that happened?
I'm
Yeah.
surprised you're not dead.
I mean,
I'm very durable.
We were over there sitting on the wedge.
Under the water.
There's also this person.
And I was over on the bench. I was over on the bench. I was over on the bench.
Also,
who you
who
have
are
not
you?
met yet.
Pardon me? Who am I? Well,
Yes.
my name is Darvina. They asked for my help to help find their friends. Are you one of them?
Apparently. So I find myself second guessing the company every single day, but
Acquaintance, party member, those would be accurate descriptions.
yes.
I do not think that we have known each other long enough to classify as friends.
That is also very fair. I have not had many friends. I do not know exactly how well to codify them, and some of them are more my friends than others.
I must have misspoke. They're teams.
Yeah,
There's
team
the two in
members
this-
is good.
yeah. They wanted to go back into the sewers to find the other two, but I recommended to come find the rest of you to hopefully to help find those that are below.
Well, this is not all of
That's
us. There
yes,
is
we also have Alice. She's currently in
another
prison.
that is currently, as stated,
Oh,
imprisoned by the Magus due to a
what?
misunderstanding that we are responsible for the explosions.
Well, Asheville is.
The fuck, Ashvale?
Okay, so when we go talk to the Blood Magus to see about getting Malice freed, Ashvale, you might not want to go in there, and
I feel like I'm not worried about going in there.
Vishara, you tend to
I was just like,
speak
yes, we should
before you
absolutely
think.
100% bring her in there so she can. I'm just like, yep. But yes, Vishara, maybe you can tell us a bit more what happened to Zippa and Athena?
So,
Like, why are they still down there? Why didn't they stay with the group?
well,
Asheville may have needed to step away for a minute.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Directing to Vishara. Oh boy. Can she
Well,
remember?
you see, what had happened was there's a thing there, and it's a spiral curse, you know, like the whole thing said, and it's like words, and then they heard the words, and then they walked. Well, Zippa tried to attack me, so I had to like kick her back into the sewer, so that was a little bit on me. But then her and Athena just like walked away into the sewer, and then a guy with a big sword came, and he was like, "Ah, no!" And there was an arrow, and then there were rhinos, and then the eagles helped me and put me into the sewer after I threw Astral in the sewer, and then they just kept walking in the sewer, and we ran after them, but we couldn't find them. And then we found Arvina, and she was a cat, and we tried to get the cat to help us with a child army, but then there's no child army that we really need because Zippa and Athena are still stuck in the sewers, so that's a thing we still need to deal with. Where's the purple one?
She's currently in jail.
Oh. So if we go there and ask them to give her to us because we need to go to the sewers, they will, though, right?
So,
Probably if Asheville, as long as Asheville tells us them what happened.
her release is on the contention that I return with Kez so he can explain that we were above the surface when the explosion happened and that we had nothing to do with it.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So you tell them that, and then they give us Malice, and then all of us go to the sewers and get Zippo and Athena.
I'm waiting for my lawyer.
You're what?
You have a lot. What?
Well, House Representative, she's sort of the guys that are holding Malice, our team member, not on good terms with, and especially don't like me. If this goes very badly, they will likely kill me. It's a
Hey.
very good chance.
What did you
Kez.
do for them to despise you so much?
Exist.
Kez,
Yeah.
Do I notice Kez is
how are
You
you
can roll an
feeling
insight.
after that ration?
Give me a nature as well.
okay? Why now? I'll use my guidance. It's still active.
Sorry, you came here. I thought I assumed you knew we were. I was a dampier, and that this was a vampire household.
No. I did see the graves. I just I figured it was a large family. They lived here for grave clerics like myself.
She does
Well-
not seem to be vampiric in nature. Usually they're very pale, but she has flushed cheeks.
Have you
And she seems to be
looked in the mirror?
pumping blood, which is like her heart is beating and she is pumping blood, which is very not a vampire trait.
You look very much alive to me.
Yeah, I don't know what that cleric did to
Question.
me.
Above table, the eyes of the grave. Would that, if I cast that, would it let me know if there was like, are vampires considered undead? I know that's a silly question, but
You can cast it and we can find out.
okay, I'll cast Eyes of the Grave. If you don't mind, I would like to cast to see.
I would also like to know.
Eyes of the Grave is also just a feature. It's not a spell.
Oh, sorry. Didn't. Thank you for clarifying that.
How are you feeling after that ration, Kez?
I am feeling surprisingly okay, and I'm not hungry.
Because the morning of after the punch party that we went to before the Shara's punch party, when you had regular food at my bastion, it did not set well with you, but this appears to have.
Alright, with the Eyes of the Grave, you sense an overwhelming presence of undead all around you. And I'm talking a good 70 or 80 presences.
Within
good
60
lord. Well, that's
feet. Wow,
Within 60 feet.
that's
Yeah.
cool. I
Well,
like that.
that didn't help much. You know,
Ashvale shows as undead to you. And oh, sorry. Nope, never mind. You sense one undead or two undead presences. One is the geisha lady, and the other is Ashvale. Because it specifically says that isn't behind total cover.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that makes more sense. I was like, there's specters everywhere.
oh no.
They're just
So
So there are two undead creatures in this room.
okay. So there are some undead here. But you said your name was Kez, correct?
Yeah, Kez.
Okay, you are not one of them.
Holy shit.
You're kind of noticeable in your cheeks too. You are very that little pinkish, like you got some blood flowing through you. And vampires, they don't have that kind, aren't they? They're usually paler, right? If I remember correctly.
Oh, yes,
Been a while.
I'm also a dampier, but
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
yeah. Yes, that is unusual. Would I understand what was happening to me? I don't think I would.
Give me a nature and an arcana check.
This is new.
But I do not actually say who the other undead are. My thought process is everyone should know what the other ones are.
What? No.
By nature, you understand because of your investigations into bloods that your blood usually stays blue because it doesn't absorb oxygen and you don't circulate it. And the fact that you are flushed means that your body is circulating oxygen. You would assume that it has not changed your innate physiology, but you are no longer undead. You have been cleansed of your undead nature.
Oh.
Kez is gonna try to also hold his breath again. Because he used to need to breathe.
I can put you in a chokehold.
He just stops breathing.
Seems to be normal. You seem to not have to breathe.
Okay. And he's also gonna try just testing his ability to climb on the walls for spider walk. Still the same?
Yeah, all of your abilities are intact. The rest of you
So-
just watch a person decide to start walking across the wall.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, that
yeah,
would have
I'm
been a
watching-
useful thing to know.
So you're
fascinating.
undead?
I used to be. Apparently, I'm
Dead?
not anymore.
Yes, so you're an undead. So you were an undead, and now you're undead.
I understand. I appreciate the joke.
Kez is alive. Okay. How did that happen? Is there...
After the explosion, Kez was not in a very good shape, and the first person that I found was a grave cleric, and when we found Kez, I asked her to help him in any way she could, and she gave essentially her last conscious breath. She's still alive as far as I know, but her last conscious breath to bring him back, and I carried her to the temple where Malice is actually currently imprisoned.
Oh.
I don't...
So, like,
So-
now it's not a problem, though, because the people only wanted to kill you because you weren't alive, but now you're alive, right? Or no? Makes sense to me.
Well,
Yeah.
they know that I used to be a Dampier. They might still want to kill me.
But that's
Or
not
dissect
right.
me.
I mean, he did say that he only wanted to ask questions about our involvement in the catastrophe that had hit the city.
Which is just
Which-
why I'm saying we wait for Lady Kendrell.
Okay. In the meantime, how are you feeling health-wise? Do you guys need any mending?
Oh, my rib appears to be back in place, and my lung is back to inflated, but I'm not in my normal self, but I'm not in horrible shape either.
I just thought I asked.
I'm alive.
Yes, you are. Very much alive. Above table, I know this is going back to when I first met Asheville and Bashara, but would I have known that was dragon meat that I was eating?
They stated that it was dragon meat, so yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did. Yep. Okay. I forgot that was stated. I thought that was an above table thing and not during. Okay. Okay, never mind.
Because it's just like, Asheville, do you know anything more about the how the heck did the explosion happen?
Asheville may be
Well-
currently away from the table.
It was dark. Asheville can't see in the dark, so we lit a match.
But
in-
apparently it did not
Mhm.
kill this Zippa and Athena.
You lit an open fire in an enclosed sewer.
Does that make it a closed fire?
Yes.
Then it was a closed fire in a closed sewer. That turned
That
into
is
an explosion.
not how that works.
I mean, it did work. It got bright for a second.
I mean, there are.
And I'm
openings,
impressed that
okay?
you can all still have vision and stuff.
Well, we were under the water.
So
So-
Asheville lit a match underwater.
Well, she lit the
So-
match above the water, but we were all under the water.
Okay, so here is what I am gathering from this. You knew that the open flame was going to ignite the gases in the sewer. So
Did
you
anyone-
hid in the safety of the water while the flame was ignited in the gases.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was asking about the blood on the walls, and then everyone was like, hey guys, we're gonna get in the water. And I was like, okay, let's get in the water. So then we got in the water, and then there was a match.
And did
They-
anyone not tell Asheville that that would be a bad idea?
They said
Nope.
it was an accident.
I don't know. Does that sound like an accident if they're premeditatedly getting in the sewage water?
I also don't think it's something that Zippa would allow to happen.
Well, I don't know this character. This person. But my thought process is, or at least what I've been told, that Asheville said it was an accident, and that it wasn't. They didn't know that it would have happened. What is this Athena person? Could they could have said something too? Is
That
this
is true. We
Asheville
don't
very-
know Athena that well either.
I mean,
All I know is
Asheville's
she
very
killed the
close.
last healer that they had.
What? Someone killed a cleric.
So Zippa's still in the sewer. And Athena's there too. But she did kill a cleric. And then Zippa said she was going to be the cleric. And then they both ran away. So.
Oh.
Oh yeah, did you find out anything more about the spiral curse other than hearing the words and then Zippa and Athena running off to follow it?
Nope. I tried to understand it and I couldn't understand it. And it was very frustrating.
Okay. Sure, Shara.
So, are we gonna go break Malice out of jail? I mean, get Malice from jail?
Never heard of breaking a cleric out of jail. I've never really heard a cleric going to jail. That's not very common. Is that common here?
Honestly, I would say it's the first time I've ever heard of it.
I don't think our last cleric ever went to jail.
Uh, As I said, I need to wait for the head of my house.
How long do you know the place will be still open by the time they get back? How long is it supposed to be gone?
It's a cleric's place. It's a place of healing and everything, and there was just a massive explosion throughout the city. I'm assuming that they're not going to close their doors tonight.
They're busy.
Okay. And I've heard that you guys had split your party too.
Well, it was
Did you
just
do that often?
information gathering.
Yeah, we were just
Didn't see
we were just
any
meant to
threat in it.
yeah. We were
Then
just
you're
meant to gather information about this one about the spiral curse, and then also about the
Damn fairs and the
damn fair
crypt here.
situation in the crypts.
Oh.
What's the O? Were you?
I mean, I thought that
weren't
we were
supposed to
just
go?
like doing it. You know,
Oh.
just doing the thing.
Information. And it's about
Gathering.
4 more syllables than you're used to using.
Brah, brah, brah. Syllable, smillable.
And because it's just like I thought we also didn't we also agree to like have me afterwards.
Yeah, why didn't you guys
Yeah.
meet up?
We were at the sewers.
We were waiting on you.
Well, we were on our way when the explosion threw Kez through the wall of a building.
Yeah,
Oh.
thank you, Ashville. I'm pretty sure you almost killed me.
When did
Again.
Or did he bring
Ah.
you? Did she bring you back alive?
Character building.
You're welcome.
If you guys are waiting for me, you're probably gonna be waiting a whole long time and having a whole lot of conversation, unless you want to do something to fast track it.
Yeah.
I'm laying on the floor.
I
It
think that
also,
fast-tracked it.
Ashville, what was the logic that led you to lighting that match?
Well, I was in a group of 4 people and nobody stopped me. So clearly it was an acceptable idea.
So they knew you were going to light the match?
I said, alright, everybody get under the water. I'm going to light a match. And they got under the water. So,
I'm just...
to answer the question, yes, they knew.
And Zippa allowed it?
Yeah, Zippa didn't do anything to stop it.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like the
She didn't say, no, don't do that.
Nope.
cheerful,
She-
bubbly Zippa that I've heard described.
That's a
Nobody
bad
said anything
idea.
about trying to stop me. In fact, Zippa helped me by casting water breathing on everybody so they could stay under the water.
Was this after
is
the
true.
explosion?
It was before the explosion.
Okay. Okay, then.
0 lies have been detected.
Well... God. And because it's just like, fuck. This is a nightmare. This is an actual freaking nightmare.
Oh, that kind of nightmare.
Well, is this Zippa person you talk about? Are they like big, like Vashar and myself, or
Oh,
Is
she
she
is
strong?
little.
She was... Yeah, she's a gnome.
so you thought a gnome could persuade the tall folks?
I mean, a damp rag could persuade Vashara.
Yeah.
That's a little harsh.
My arm in the air, making like a little mouth.
No, I haven't met these two for very long, but Asheville is very persistent when it comes to thought processes, I've noticed.
Here. Example. Vashara.
For sure.
Arm wrestle.
I mean... Okay. Flips over. Well, come on.
Ashara, I am secretly a bunch of ants in a trench coat.
Oh.
Can I get a
Wow.
persuasion roll against her insight?
Oh, I'm not good with
Or
this one. Oh, I'm
deception?
poisoned.
Sorry, deception roll against her insight.
As she's poisoned and confused
I have a
by.
plus 11. This is.
Oh. I knew there was something off about you.
Shoto beats her in an arm wrestle while she's quizzically confused about Iggy's rat in a trench coat. Or ant in a trench coat comment. You believe her as well. You sense no deception.
Mm.
Oh. Oh, honey.
I was in an explosion, Shoto. You can't. We'll
She's had
rematch.
probably some head injuries. Okay.
Rematch.
I feel like maybe for her to have a little rest, maybe she's just has a concussion. And then
No.
I would like to do a medicine check on Bashara to see. To see.
She's not concussed. She was like this before.
Isn't the brain required to have a concussion?
Nice.
I have a brain.
Okay.
It may be as smooth as a baby's bottom, but I
Sipa
suppose
told
yes,
me to
you
use it all
do.
the time. So I couldn't not use it. Or use it if I didn't have it.
What don't you have?
What?
Ridges on her brain.
I think
That's
that answers
rude.
my question. What don't you have? What?
I'm healthy as can be, though.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong.
yeah. Dude, you
seems
look
fine.
sick.
Thanks.
A little dirty, but that's okay.
Ah.
Yeah, honestly, Vishara, you do look a little dirty. Maybe
You
can
guys do
clean up
smell a
bit.
little bit. You guys kind of smell like the sewer.
You
I
mean
can't
where
really
you
smell
met
anything.
I was outside of the place. It's by the harbor.
us? I can't smell anything either.
Do you have a nose?
You look, and she does in fact not have a nose. It is quite Voldemort. Her nose
what I
was
thought.
the flesh of her nose actually has been cut off. That was part of stuff that's happened in the past,
Okay. I was just confirming.
like in sessions.
I just look at Vishara and then over at Ashvale and back at Vishara and just say, smooth as a baby's bottom.
Do you look at a lot of baby bottoms?
Oh no,
you a
I
doctor?
was referring to her brain.
Her brain looks
Anybody
like a baby's
could-
bottom.
Anybody could take a look at you and clearly tell that you are missing your nose.
Her brain has a sphincter.
You. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound nice.
It's where your farts come from.
Huh.
Does that mean
When
that
is your
you-
lady coming?
She's gonna be a while.
Does
Are
she
we-
not understand this is important?
She also has important things to do.
You do understand that being in the presence of the lady of a Damphir house, a very noble Damphir house, in itself is an honor.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So if
You will
I
respect her.
allowed to venture further in with you guys, if it's gonna
Yes.
be a while, are we gonna stay here in the parlor until she arrives?
I think we should perhaps stay in the parlor for now.
Okay. With the is there any windows in this parlor? And if so, is it facing the slightly stormy? Is there a little bit of sunshine? Even though
Not
there's
a
clouds.
damn one. And you would have noticed from the outside very easily that all
There was
of
no
the
windows.
windows are shuttered and blacked out.
And there's candles probably lit about so people could see, or they're like, nah, we don't need any of that light.
Because specifically humans are here, or at least non-Dampiers, there is a very, very small light that has been made in like a corner of the room. There is a candelabra that has been lit, but it is very, very dim light.
No, it's very stuffy in here. Are we allowed to open any of these windows?
No.
Oh.
Maybe, you know what? We wait outside for her. You know, just with the fresh air. Like,
But this air is
some
so
sunshine.
stale.
Are you claustrophobic?
Fully claustrophobic. I just want to be able to have some, feel the fresh air on me. I've been traveling. I've been outside for majority of my time, and that's where I feel most comfortable. Also, for a second, this one single room, it's just one of those. Let's change sceneries. Let's go somewhere.
Would you like, if we
That
have
has
to, we
food?
can always go up to my room.
With food.
Well,
Yes.
Asheville had a delicious dragon meat. That was very tasty, and much amazing trade for the rat.
Oh, the
I'll
rat
say.
was delicious.
It was part of it. When I was eating it, it was a good juicy one. I knew I caught a good one. But
Because it's just nodding. Just like,
but
For
sure.
the first time in a while, at the mention of eating dead rat and that dragon meat that was very heavily poisoned, there's a bit of nausea creeping up behind the gills of Kez. You haven't experienced nausea recently.
I mean, he did vomit a few days ago.
Yeah, well, you vomited up blood,
What?
but you didn't feel nausea.
Yeah.
It was just an expulsion. But at this point, you're actually feeling like you're feeling the nausea. You're feeling the human senses of biological things happening in a living body.
Are you okay over there?
Sorry, I'm just not used to being alive, I guess.
Well, when's the last time you were alive? If you don't mind me asking.
I think it would have been
Been my
at
whole
least most of my life, yeah. My whole life.
So
As long as I can
long
remember. I was born dead.
you were
What?
born dead.
Well, as far as I
American
know.
citizen. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Well, yeah, as far as Kez knows, he was born dead.
can't recall a life before. And then I'll look over to Asheville and I'm like, what about you? Do you remember the time before you were
I'm not dead though. What do you mean?
You're undead. That
Yeah,
means you were
so
dead
I'm not
at one
dead.
point. No. You were dead at one point to become undead.
You mean
What
like
was-
before my mother gave birth to me? Or
No. Before you woke up from being dead. Do you recall your past at all?
portions of it?
Okay. Were you created by a necromancer?
I know less than... I know... Let's go with it this way. There is more I don't know than what I know.
Well, you're not a zombie. I mean, you're undead. You definitely have a brain that is used. If you wanted to, can you choose to do what you want? I mean, well, that's a silly question. Yes, you can.
I'm gonna slap you.
Never mind. Where?
You ask where? Are you giving me
Yeah.
options? Your face.
Well-
Where did you want it to hit? I don't know where
I
else
was
I
gonna
was.
know where-
Was
like
it
the
your
arm?
Finger?
I didn't know if it was gonna be like the arm or the face. I just was kind of curious where you're trying to slap.
The butt.
Wait,
No,
not really.
the face. You don't even have a butt, really. It's more tail.
I say, I know, yeah. I'm like, I have a tail.
Smack you on the scales.
Not the scales.
Not the scale of buttons.
All right. Because it's just like, all right, everyone, we're going up to my room.
Well, hopefully you can be a better guide to your room.
You go up to your room.
Yep.
It is as you would expect it to be.
Yep.
You can describe it if you'd like.
I think that it is, you see, like, a huge, like, sort of, like, suite that is, I'm not sure if they see the bed, so it basically has its own little, like, living room area, with, like, you see that there's basically a wall, a bookcase, like, absolutely covered in books. And Kez goes to one of the, like, seemingly coffee tables that looks like it's been barely used, and pulls out like a deck of cards or something. It's just like, would anybody like to play? We're gonna be here for a while. And you also see like his, like, also his viol instrument and lute that's in the or no, not lute, is it the lyre? Yeah, the lyre that's in lyre. There's also a dragon chest set in the as well. Would you like to play? We're gonna be here for a while.
Play what?
We have cards. So we got blackjack, poker, go fish,
What are
bullshit.
those? You go fish with cards? How do you go fish with cards? You just put them on a line and fish for them?
That's what I would expect.
Right?
Interesting
I
bait
mean, that
choice.
feels like, yeah, waste of cards, and I don't think it's very effective.
I don't even
It's-
necessarily know what these things are. Are they like little
It's just the
currency? Or
bullshit.
matching name of the cards.
cards are a type of currency.
Yes.
Oh.
In this game, yes.
So how many like apples could I buy with that deck of cards?
not actual tadpoles. Just the numbers on the card. It's just called Go Fish. I don't know why.
That's interesting.
Then you had a poker. So do you poke people with the cards? You gotta poke them like
No,
in
you
the
just have
eyeball, or
the
you
cards, and you want to
Oh,
get the
sure,
highest amount of cards, or the lowest amount of cards, or a certain set cards, and you just lie to everyone else around you in order to try to get them first.
Ooh.
Oh.
Lie?
Hmm.
Why would you do that?
It's fun.
Sure, why not?
If you're gonna play the lying game, I'll just peruse your books. I hope just see.
Did you create another morally good character with this group and expect to fit in?
Kind of. It's just a neutral good. She's
So yes.
kinda.
There's
But
only
she's
3 moral guidances on the alignment ladder. There's good, evil, or neutral.
I am neutral.
And I think if
The
you're
other-
perusing the books, you'll see a lot of mystery stories, specifically, as well as a bit of research on the lineage of the vampire families here.
I like
There are some things about science.
Ew.
Like a biology textbook or something.
Alright, so you guys just hanging out until
Yep.
the lady arrives?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, good 5-6 hours passes by, so anybody who wants to sleep for 6 of those hours can take a long rest, or if you have a reason that you don't sleep as long, you can
Yay,
take a long
trance.
rest.
Yay, no need to sleep ever.
I'll take a
Yay,
nap.
trance.
See, I'm good. I don't really
Mm,
take it.
Yeah,
I
new
am still
New
poisoned.
characters don't need to rest usually on
Yeah.
the first episode they're introduced.
Does the sleep also apply to the character that's in jail?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, as well as a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Have you ever tried to sleep in absolute silence?
Yeah, it's actually pretty peaceful. It just turns into your own blood pumping through your ears for white noise.
You know,
No.
living
Same roll I got last time.
it's not
I
complete
think.
silence, but going from living off of a busy street with semis going on and then moving to more into the country where all you're hearing are the insects and no traffic, it is so hard in the
Amazing.
beginning. It's great, but also it's just I'm used to hearing semis all the time driving up and down. Where's my white noise? I may eventually get used to it, but it is unnerving. And that's not
It's
completely silence either.
If I could sleep every night in a sleep deprivation tank, I would.
Oh, that would be so nice.
I think I would go
Right.
insane.
I have literally woken
I miss
myself
the
up
artillery.
because I heard a centipede crawling across my kitchen floor.
Oh.
I didn't imagine a centipede crawling across my kitchen floor. I fucking heard the legs tapping across the floor as it was walking.
Good
'Cause
lord.
I went in there and there was one walking across my kitchen floor.
How big
Damn.
was it for it to be that?
It's just my hearing. When I'm asleep, my hearing amplifies. especially when I'm at the like cusp of falling asleep. I hear
That's fair.
everything, which really sucks in my current living situation because that means I hear everything in all the walls.
God damn it. Oh, eat your ass.
Yeah, that's not great.
Nice.
So,
He's been out.
um,
I'm just checking out.
yeah. Anyway, Malice, you are able to sleep peacefully. Apparently all the chaos was a little bit much for you, and this silence is actually comforting in this moment as you fall asleep. And when you wake up from this rest, the room is pitch black and it's silent still. You can't hear yourself breathing. And you wake up in a panic, thinking that you are no longer alive because you can't hear your heartbeat in your ears. You can't hear nothing. You don't even hear your own breath. And yep, that's exactly what it sounds like. No sound.
Eh.
Your mic is your existential dread. Alrighty. Everybody else, you take rests. And as you hear knocking at your bedroom door.
All right, he will very quickly sort of make himself presentable and just, all right, everyone up.
Licks his pinky and his thumb and he swipes it across his eyebrows.
Yeah, basically. Just grabs a comb from somewhere and is trying to like straighten out his clothes and everything. Okay. All right. And he will go like, yes.
As you open the door, it is the Lady Kendrell standing at the door. As you open, you can see her standing there with the geisha woman behind her. And she says, "Hello, Kes. May I come in?"
Yes, of course. And he will bow as he lets her pass and gestures for her to come in.
She steps inside, walks over to one of the empty couches that's like nobody is sitting at, and dusts off the seat a little bit and sits down. Well, you've all had an adventurous day today. Why don't you walk me through it?
Because we'll begin. Well, after we left, after we left here, and I gestured to Shoto, we went to go back meet up with the rest of the party at the Adventuring Academy. And what happened, of course, the explosion happened.
Well,
as
the
we were
explosion
walking.
was nowhere near the Adventuring Academy, so I think we're missing a couple steps.
Fuck, were we going to the Clerics Guild or were we going to the sewers? Did we not?
We went to the academy to see if they had checked in. They had not, so we had went to the temple to see if they were there, and they were not. And we were on our way to the sewers when the explosion rang out and threw you and Malice. Well, Malice went just flying to the side, and you decided that you wanted to be a Damphir javelin launched from a trebuchet through the wall of a building.
Mm-hmm.
And you
I was
survived that.
fortunately, apparently there was a grave cleric that they saved, and who performed a spell, some sort of spell on me. I'm not sure what happened to me, but it appears to have repaired my body. We went back to the temple to get the cleric further medical help and also inquire about the other party members. Uh, this was the blood magus. They saw that I was a dampier. I had attempted to disguise myself, knowing that they would not be happy with my presence. But it failed, and so I ran. When they tried to apprehend me, and then they arrested Malice,
Malice
believing that
did
he was
interfere
involved with
with
the
them
explosions,
arresting.
which I was not.
Well, and they arrested Malice for interfering when they went to apprehend you.
Yes, that's what. Yes, and also because
And
they suspected.
I don't think that they think for certain we were involved, but just you being a dampier in the area.
Oh yes, and you also
trying
told
to
them that I was a
disguise
vampire, even though
yourself.
I told you blood magus should not. It would not be good if the blood magus found out that I was a dampier. So thank you.
Well, and one should be judged on their actions, not their lineage. They don't appear to have any issues with Lady Kendrell or her house.
It's a matter of status. They can't actively move against me or mine because we've long established ourselves in this area. We don't openly break any laws or violate any agreements.
I got some of his little.
But with a lone dampier like Sir Kez here, there are complications that arise when you don't have the backing of the house. Now, we've extended the offer of the backing of the house, but you seem to continue to be at odds with claiming a name of one of the houses of Dampier. Are you still maintaining that stance?
The way he just come over.
I am, given the current circumstances, I am heavily reconsidering. It has given me a lot to think over.
What happens if
It
he?
won't take too long to think,
No.
because we cannot protect a lone Dampier. We could only protect one that is within our walls and protected by our names. Lone Dampiers with no name don't bode well for tracking or acknowledging allegiances.
Should it not count for something that he, along with a couple of the Blood Magus themselves, are members of the Felicity Adventuring Academy?
No, because the Adventuring Academy accepts any and all who pass their exams as long as they follow the rules of the Academy. Hands like the Blood Magus don't care about the connections of the throat that they tear. Unless those connections are able to tear their throat in turn.
I have a question. I kind of lean up with the hand slightly bit raised, tucked in a little corner. If you don't mind me asking, what happens if a Dampier becomes alive again? No longer undead, but become alive. Do you still aid them?
Well, she's still a Dampier. She's just no longer undead.
He.
Oh.
Or he, sorry. He's just no longer undead. So... I don't see why there's confusion. Some Dampiers are alive and some Dampiers are dead.
Oh, I did not know, so that's why I was just asking for some clarification.
Whatever the Grave Cleric spell hit me, it seems to have made me alive again.
Well, that's tended to happen to us a few times with certain purification ceremonies and things of that nature. Usually revivifies and greater restorations don't work on those with an undead nature. But if she did a ceremony first and then the revivify, she may have been able to remove your undead nature, removing that barrier and allowing her to revive you. That is assuming that you were, of course, dead.
Yes. Well, I now my blood was blue first, and now it is red.
Yep, no, too much going on. I don't remember anything of what she fucking did.
Interesting.
And there's also something you should also perhaps know. Apparently, when our group was in the sewers, Ashvale here had the very, very dumb idea to light a match.
The one that nobody else stopped. Yeah.
Well, one could say that it was actually a bright idea for half of a second.
Oh, much longer than a half a second.
Well,
So that is also a thing.
I can work on getting Malice out of prison and getting your name cleared in association with anything going on in the background. Assuming you take on the name of one of the houses. Of course.
Okay. Of course.
As
will.
for Ashvale, I would suggest going to the Adventuring Academy and seeking asylum there. You were essentially a independent contractor on a job for the Adventuring Academy. Perhaps if somebody was willing to vouch for you, they would accept your position in membership, and it would grant you some measure of protections against liability from those jobs. This job, however, would not grant you those protections. You are likely going to have to face charges from the Lakeland Adventuring Academy or Lakeland City itself. To which the charges may include death for essentially destroying a large portion of the city. I don't know which option you'd prefer, or if you just want to be a fugitive. This house can't do much to help you, considering you were the cause of the incident that occurred.
Well, that's fine. I wasn't really asking for help.
No, what are you doing here?
I'm following the tiger lady. The lion lady.
What?
You said this is the way to meet up with everyone, so I just followed you.
She uncharacteristically starts rubbing the center of her forehead.
I mean, we're just trying to get everybody back together so then we can go back into the sewers.
That would be a terrible idea at the current moment. If either of you two are spotted on the streets
Which
this evening,
we just spent 3 hours walking on those streets, and nothing happened.
I will say that we could argue that Bashara was very easily argue that Bashara was an unwitting accomplice. Yeah, unwitting accomplice. As because Bashara, the sun is made of cheese.
Wouldn't it melt?
That's actually surprisingly smart for you.
It would like
That's
drip
actually a good
onto us.
observation. It's a good observation.
Oh no, the sun being made of
Thank
cheese
you.
makes sense.
Bashara, the way to the northern gate of the city is to the south.
Yes. A gate's a gate.
Depends which side of the gate you're on, so that makes sense too.
Mm. The left. I'm gonna hold my hands up and put them back down.
I'm hoping you were pointing to the right.
Yep.
Okay.
Even with holding my hands up, I'm like, okay, perfect. Points to the
You
right.
even double checked.
Yeah.
all right, they're completely beyond my assistance. So, get word back to me if you would like my assistance with Malice
Yes.
and which house you choose to take the name of, and we'll get that situation handled. As for the rest of them, get them the fuck out of my house, because I am not going to be held liable for them. If they're here in the morning, they will be turned into the authorities.
I understand. Asheville,
Yeah, what's up?
get out. Get out of my room. We'll show you to the exit.
But
Well, she's
what
gonna
about
jump
Malice?
out. She's gonna jump out a window.
No. I
on
immediately
the
reached to
upper-
stop her.
On the upper floors, there are no windows.
Oh.
Yeah.
There are what appear to be windows from the outside, but it is brick on the inside.
It is illusion. It's just an illusion.
So
No, it's literally they painted the brick to look like a window with drapes, but it's just brick.
Mhm.
Like the walls are brick all the way around.
Yeah. No, I just thought it would be funny, like after he runs into the wall and just like brick.
Oh no, not on the inside. On the inside, they're just solid walls. like just regular painted solid walls. The outside, it looks like there's windows, like it's standard architecture from a distance, but if you got close, you'd realize that it was just painted drapes on the back side of the brick, looking out of the building.
Alright, Vishar, are you ready to go?
But I thought the whole reason we were waiting for the lady is because then she was going to help us get Malice.
Yeah, she's gonna
But
help
no.
get Malice out. I
Oh.
just
Tomorrow?
She also unextended her welcome to you and Ashvale within her house.
Well, she did say by the morning.
yes, and I'm saying get the fuck out.
Well,
Noted.
I'm saying when she says that, she means leave immediately.
Oh, but she was being polite for
Yes.
that?
so I should just go over to the cleric place and just talk to them, right?
No.
Talking is good.
No,
She's better
I
at talking.
believe
She's
I
better at talking.
believe the place where
They're closed, right?
you and Ashvale should go, I will lead you to, and that is the academy.
You should go away at the Adventuring Academy to see if Sipa and Athena go back there.
They're pretty in the sewers.
But we didn't actually see them go too far away. They could have just gone out through the ocean like we did.
Hmm,
You smelled them going that way.
that is true.
Lady Kendrell has exited the room with the statement of get them out of here.
Yeah.
It-
Just to
Okay,
clarify.
yes. So you're gonna go to Vishara's Bastion and everything because Sipa's probably there. That's probably
I mean, she wasn't at hers, so
okay.
Would you,
Yes, exactly.
Wouldn't she be at her own if, and not others? What is this bastion you guys keep speaking of?
House basically. Kez is leading them down to the entrance of to the front doors.
oh, okay. You don't have to push.
That's alright. We learned who
He's-
the real friends are, or the people we're supposed to work with. Kez is clearly no longer an ally.
Hey. Hey.
I feel like it's not.
No verbal combative of that statement.
Oh,
Yep. I am still getting Malice out, and I am still basically an ally of this group.
Well, if you guys
Yeah,
speak of like
just not to me.
if they're clerics, maybe I can.
Yeah,
speak
I
with
don't
them.
really like you. You kind of blew up my entire home city. Even if
I can see that. Look outside. Wow, look at that explosion. That whole area.
well,
you-
blew up most
that
of it.
one
That you can't see
25th
because there's a giant wall between you and.
That 1/25th of the city. The whole thing is
Ah.
now gone. The whole city's exploded. Right, Kez?
No.
Oh yes.
It's called generalization.
Maybe your eyes are next. Wouldn't that be fun?
Are you still on the grounds when you state that?
Depends on where they stated it.
Has blatantly, Ashvale has blatantly threatened me.
That's what I'm asking. Are you still saying that while you're still on the grounds, or have you walked away from the house?
I would say it close enough to where he could hear me.
Kez, are you leaving the house?
I'm not. I don't think I'm leaving the house. I think I would lead them to the door.
Okay, I mean, I
Alright.
guess
Well, I need wait before
eventually.
we do anything else. I need to pull this character sheet up.
You've basically had an action that almost killed me the other day and have threatened me to bodily harm me today.
No, you just said we weren't allies.
You don't have to be allies to not harm people. You can be completely neutral.
I am confused. I'm a little confused, and I may have wandered outside with Bashara and Asheville. Like I think.
And
it's supposed to
Shoto,
be you
because
guys
Shoto
too.
is leading you guys back to the academy.
Yeah. Shoto.
Where is this academy? Then we were supposed to go to there the first place, but Bashara was
It's
leading.
it's on the other side of the wall. It is a big,
You know,
huge building in the middle of the inner city.
is there only one entrance for the public? Because there was another
No,
entrance
there's
that
multiple entrances, usually across a rather large bridge to get into the city.
Bashara.
I need a wisdom save from Asheville. DC is 18. This is an ability, not a
I don't have any spell counters.
spell effect.
So, Vashar, when I asked if that was a private entrance, when we kind of walked halfway up and then back, did you not hear me?
You are frightened of the geisha who takes on her basically frightening form and screeches out to you.
There will be no threats on a member of the families of this house.
As she sanguinates herself from the body and is now floating intestines, lungs, heart, and head. You are mechanically frightened.
You do state this as though Ashvale has a fear of undead things.
Her
mechanically,
ability
yes.
makes you afraid.
But
yes.
she won't be running. She will be standing her ground in fear.
That's fine.
Unless
You can
it
play your
states
character however you want.
Unless it states that they take their opportunity to move. Some
You
fear
cannot
effects have that.
approach.
No,
you cannot
I
approach it,
understand that,
and
but I'm
attacks
saying
against
away. If some fear effects say and take their movement to move, so I don't know what the effect of it is.
Yeah, this isn't turning you. This is just frightening you.
Right,
that
but
effect is known as turning.
there are
So this
also
thing
fear
can
effects
do-
that do that aren't just turning effects.
Yeah, that's called turning.
Okay.
Mechanically, when you are afraid and it forces your movement, you are turned.
All I'm saying is I've seen blocks that indicate without the word turning.
Yeah, it's a carryover from 3rd edition that they don't use the terminology anymore.
Okay.
They just removed the terminology. It's just I don't know why they removed terminology that is very effective in clarification.
Yeah. I am unsure as well.
Are you going to remain where you are? Are you continuing to threaten?
I just
Because
asked
if
a
you are,
question.
then we can go
I didn't
into
threaten
initiative.
anything. I just asked a question.
Stated what she stated.
Yeah.
The rest of you are watching as a geisha woman steps forward and then begins floating in midair, just a solid body. After
I
having
kind of
said that.
yes, I would have leaned over to the if whoever's standing next to me. I don't know who would be able like. Did you know that she could do that? That is quite interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I see new things every day.
Look at you. You go on adventures a lot.
Every day's an adventure if you do it right.
True. Yeah. Very well can be. So how far is this academy from here? Maybe if we go there, we can figure things out sooner. Get this malice cleric out.
I mean, Kes said that he's still going to work on that. I think I could beat up people and get her out.
I feel like it might be heavily guarded with magical stuff. Because she's a cleric, so she knows magic. So they're probably in like some type of like magic bubble or something, you know, where you can't break it down by smashing it.
You'd
but
be
that's
surprised.
just my guess. I mean, unless you can probably bring the bubble with you and drag her out while she's in the bubble and figure it out later. Drop her down that hole that you guys mentioned about, maybe.
I mean, if we could get over there, I don't know exactly where she's at.
Well, lead the way, Shoto. It seems like you might be better guide for this one.
I did my best.
You did wonderful. Actually, it was a very scenic route you took. And I got to see a lot more of the city that I normally would not see. And I greatly appreciate that. Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
All right. So, Shoto, if you wouldn't mind giving me a survival and a D100. I rolled the D100s behind the table or behind the screen for the last 3 potential encounters, and you guys all skipped by without an encounter. So we'll see what happens this time.
Let's do that again.
So for clarification, the group is leaving. Asheville, well, not Asheville, potentially, but Shoto, Vashara, new character's name I'm learning.
Darvina.
Those 3 are currently departing.
Asheville is remaining on the steps.
I'm asking a question to clarify.
Okay.
Bashara is heading towards the academy.
Well, Vashara left. There's my reason to go. As I walk out, is Kez within line of sight, or did he stay behind and have the geisha do the work for him?
I think it would follow, probably, maybe, like, follow a little bit behind just so you go to the gate.
From my perspective, I do not want to see you in the party anymore.
Oh.
And before you have the capability of responding, or the desire to respond, she will leave with Vashara.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. That is this a normal occurrence?
Oh.
Okay.
By the way, Izzy, you played your character well.
Yeah.
Just so you're
Mhm.
aware.
Oh yeah, I
This
know.
is
I was
not directed at you.
yeah. Oh yeah, I was aware. Like I was like, but I was like, that was the only reason why I'm okay with doing like conflict with because I knew that you were the player, so I knew that there was not going to be any hard feelings between us if we did like conflict.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be either way,
Yeah.
There
especially between Athena and anyone, because she's dead.
True.
Oh.
Also, she's just had D&D Beyond open in the background. Nothing else. Didn't make any progress.
I'm working on it.
Working now. Haven't been working. Fair enough. All right, going forward,
Yeah,
Shoto.
the hero with no name is in progress.
Oh.
Anyway,
Let's try not to make another one that kills clerics.
until we arrive somewhere that is more safe or Ashvale, clarifying because I have to go take care of my mother real quick. I will be using Pass Without Trace and following us close to Vishar Shoto and
Well,
The new
I
character.
think
Darvina.
Bandit might have passed out
Darvina.
because I asked
Not
him to
quite.
roll.
I'm
almost there.
almost
I
there.
did the survival roll to try to navigate through the city and avoid guards and things of that nature. And
I did
a
not hear
D100.
that. Well,
I have to go. I have to make sure that she's safe. I'll be right back.
24.
We're ending after this roll therapy. But you can go ahead.
And a 54 on the 100.
Alrighty. And that's the end of tonight's session. I hope you guys have a good one.
Yeah.
I met the chaos group with my new character.
I
Everyone hates everyone.
am
People
getting there
killed
with
each
my new
other.
character.
I'm in prison.
It was-
Listen, I'm
Yep.
trying.
Yep, Tessa's
I'm
character
in
still
danger.
bound.
You had a nice drift off into that nothingness dream sleep where nothing happens and you just immediately wake up like 7 hours later.
I'm dead.
Except your immediate wake up is a continuation of the nothingness. There's no light and there's no sound.
That sounds terrifying.
We're gonna go insane. We don't get you out soon enough. Doing a sanity check.
That's coming. Don't you
Oh
worry.
no! I was joking. Oh, shit.
Wicked! Why?
Don't worry, my sanity checks are different than therapy.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, lordy.
Psychology actually plays a role in my gameplay.
Alright, I'll catch y'all later.
Yes.
Have a good one.
Yeah, bye, y'all.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Yes, I need to head off and go to sleep. That was
Alright.
fun. Gotta introduce a new character.
This is true.
Good night.
You too.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Not you. You
Oh,
have to stay.
okay. Okay.
Mainly staying until therapy gets back. Make sure he's okay. Things are going good. Did you notice how she had stuff to do still and things to communicate with still and things to do still? But as soon as Bandit left, she immediately hopped off.
Yeah. Also, he totally fell asleep and woke himself back up. I heard a snore.
Yeah. Almost. I'm getting there. Just admit that you fell the fuck asleep, dude.
And I went to go check his stream to see, and he had stopped streaming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really stupid, and I'm getting a little bit fed up with it. But he isn't doing anything in game technically that should get him kicked out. So he's not missing sessions.
Right.
But the leash is very, very short.
Yes.
So how does your character like Silent Jail?
No, the player doesn't like Silent Jail.
But you want to
Player,
be quiet when we're actually talking to you.
player doesn't like Silent Jail at all.
I thought I was helping you. I thought I was giving you exactly what you wanted. You
No,
wanted to sit there and
not
participate
sensory
without.
deprivation.
Did I give you too much of what you want, Tess?
Sensory deprivation? Yeah, that's new. I don't like the sensory deprivation.
I just figured you wanted to participate without having to talk so much, so I let you do that.
No.
I think therapy thought it was a good idea. We'll have to ask him when he gets back. See if I should do it more often. Yeah, the whole team just kind of just left you there, didn't they?
A little bit.
That fucking bandit just gave away all the information you were trying
Yeah,
to
I
hide.
was like, do I make an above table comment, or just like, what do I do? Cause like the reason I'm in jail is because I was trying to do a protect. You just made the protect useless.
Uh-huh. What you gonna do about it, Tess? Rail in frustration silently?
Plotting. Just
Is
realized
your
Shoto's
inner
a little bit of
chaos-
an idiot.
Is your
But
inner
plotting.
chaos gremlin actually gonna show up?
Unclear. I want it to, but unclear if it will in the moment.
Yeah. Keep that back pedal option open. I thought it went well. I had no preparation for this. 'Cause there's
I was
no way
like,
for me
I
to
don't.
prepare. Everybody's got 700,000 different ways they can go with everything.
Yeah, I was like, I don't quite know what's gonna happen. I was like, I'm in jail.
You could have got yourself out of jail. I gave you the option.
I thought about it.
All you had to do was give up somebody. or something and roll good on persuasion, and you would have been free. Or you could have invoked an academy membership if you have one.
I didn't.
I know.
It's okay. I'm gonna get let out, and then I get to go yell at people.
Then you get to be in debt to a Dampier clan.
I'm pretty sure that already happened. In some way, shape, or form, because I have I forgot till we were done with me. The mark of Lady Conrell. I remember as they were talking. It's like the Sphinx situation. That I never got to figure out because Sif died. So I'm just fine on all the bad things, all the bad debt.
Oh, yeah, well, that was just, you let a Dampier mark you. That's completely different than the situation you find yourself in now. Because the situation you find yourself in now you owe your life to a Dampier if they get you out.
Oh.
There's a reason I said I don't need any help. Because bad things and commitments.
I didn't ask for help.
Too bad.
Somebody did so on your behalf.
Which means they should, but you know. It's Altez's fault anyway. What can you do?
Which means technically it's their obligation to pay your debt. But the debt is still yours because it was your life that was saved.
That's right. That makes sense.
It's like when you take out a co-op loan.
Oh, everybody left by the time I got back.
Yeah. No, it was immediate. Everybody signed off.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
So it's my debt, but someone else co-signed.
Yep.